Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Good evening, lovely people. Welcome back to Team Kop-Ish's Monday night live show. And guys, last weekend was bank holiday weekend in the UK, so it's bank holiday Monday. If I'm not mistaken, I make this McAllister Monday. This is McAllister Monday from now on the 5th of June, 2023. And you know what they say about buses? When you wait so long for one, two come at once. But when you wait so long for one Liverpool midfielder, it seems like 68 come at once because we're just linked to midfielders at the moment every day. And it's looking good. But we seem like we've got one through the door, people. And we're going to be discussing that today. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. My name is Callum, man like Matt. Drifty, we are Team Kop-Ish. Brothers, I was going to ask you how you're feeling, but I'm going to just say, how good does it feel that we're going to sign a bloody midfielder? It feels great if you ask me. Boys, talk to me.
It's amazing. Nah, bro, listen. you know me already, innit? Like, I was already to this
Monday.
Yeah.
Matt's looking to get heartbroken. He's jumping.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
We'll call it Mac Monday, yeah? Mac Monday.
Yeah. Facts. I'm all in. But no, firstly, I just want to big up LFCC Sam, because this is his picture. This is his thing. He sent it to me. So big him up. Go follow him on Twitter as well. He's got a couple of designs over there. So make sure you go check him out, people. LFCC Sam.
Let me
link. He's on Twitter.
And I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah. In fact, I'll do that as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But
do you know I know my mind's in the gutter though, yeah?
Yeah.
Because when Carl said everyone knows about a bus, I went somewhere totally else until I heard what he said.
We're talking about football, man.
Your mind
but that's why I thought he was going in that direction because of the excitement.
Nah, your mind is in the
I feel like I need to sit more on this side so people can see the picture a bit more.
In the sewage at the waste disposal site.
McAllister.
Oh, I thought I was going to say everyone knows about busing. I was going to say,
we're
getting there.
We're getting a Mac 10. It's a problem. It's a problem.
I'm going to start with you. You are probably the first out of all three of us to start speaking about McAllister. And if I'm not mistaken, you spoke about him before the World Cup. So you're not going off the World Cup hype. I was the last to jump on board. Matt, I know you started speaking about him during the World Cup. And again, before we go further, we're not saying that this should be the only midfield signing. We're happy with this, but we also know more needs to happen. But Drift, I'll start with you. How happy are you for this signing and what do you think it means for Liverpool going forward?
I'm delighted, bruv. I'm delighted. Like, it's weird. I said it to you lot in the group earlier on today. I remember exactly where I was in the world.
Sorry,
I realized what a baller this guy is.
I looked down and from aesthetically, it looks like Matt's holding his hand up at the moment.
Oh, swear.
Because I looked down and I was like, well, Matt wants to say something, but
I'm just like, look at him.
It looks like he's holding his hand
Yeah,
up.
look. It's actually like, it's even size appropriate.
It's mad. It's sounding mad. Look at the picture, bro. Look at this. Like, we can both do the shush thing as well. It's mad. Big up LFCC, son.
But I'm over the moon, bro. I'm over the moon. I can remember exactly where I was in the world when I realized he was a baller, and I never for a minute thought Liverpool would actually go for him. And I love it when this happens. I love it. I love it when there's a player like Diaz, like I'm not even gonna lie. Even Nunes, players who I like the player, and I just never thought my club would go for them. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, hold on a minute, what's going on here? Yeah. So Big Mac goes in that category now, bro.
Rumors have it you do sit on the board for transfers still because Hendo got a new contract. Milner was going to get a new contract before man stepped in. And
if I was on the board, Millie would have got that new contract still.
I mean, the club overruled you on this one, innit? But everything else, I mean, you're on the Carvalho train as well. I mean, who else do you want, Drift?
I got a feeling the only reason they didn't give me the Millie thing is because I came in with a picture of Cal looking angry and they went, we can't do that to him. Come on, man. We got to let Millie go. But, yeah, Big Mac, I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon, boys. Like, and if the rumors are to be true about what's happened with this scenario, I put out a little something earlier on. Arsenal and Man United, yeah, Champions League. We're done, they said. Nah, Europa League, you ain't signing anybody in the Europa League, man.
Steady.
No. But they both went for the player. Man United and Arsenal tried to trigger the release clause, and he's picked Liverpool. He's picked.
Do you really believe that?
Oh, 100%.
I'll be honest, I don't believe it. I think he's excellent PR, and the reason I say that, it seems like every player we've signed over the last few years is, they turned down Man United to go to. It seems to me a little bit like
no, but bro, remember the player always comes out at some point and then admits it. Like it's never been fake, bro. It's never been. There's a difference. Been real.
There's a difference between saying you rejected and there may have been like an approach or a light approach. I don't think it was between us and United. I think we put the groundwork in quite early and we just got the player.
No, I hear that. But if a regular chick on road was talking to you and you was cool, and then somebody said that Beyonce wanted to speak to you, you'd at least make sure you saw if it was real before you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm happily married, to be honest with. So I don't
if you were single, bro,
Single? What? Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm blessed.
No, bro.
You get the point. So even if like we had done the groundwork, if he wanted a Man United or an Arsenal and he got a little glimmer of hope that maybe he would have paid attention to it still. But he doesn't want to go there. He wants to come here, just like Mane, just like all the other like players who apparently everyone else tried to come in and steal. And nah, that's not what happens, man.
Do you remember this on Friday?
No. I have no idea what that's about.
So basically, we were chatting on Friday, Matt, about Bruno, and Drift said, "Yeah, I don't know about Bruno. I wouldn't take a grenade for anyone." I said, "You know what? Me neither." But I was like, "You know what? I would for my wife and my kids." And Drift was just like, "She'll remarry, bro."
Boy, listen, I would do the same, but just kind of right though. They would. Let's keep it a buck. We'll take the grenade, but
we've turned around and said, "I'll be a bedtime story, bro."
It'll be like your picture will be on the fridge. It'll be the lock screen of the phone. Furthermore, it might even be on their packed lunchbox. You know, who knows? Yeah. But what's gonna happen is that it'll be like, oh yeah, like. No, your dad, like, he was such a hero. And then, but 2 hours later, Jermaine's picking you up from school. Yeah. Just make sure Jermaine, Jermaine.
Picking me up. Imagine he's picking me up. Daddy would have made me walk from school.
Pick me up. What's that?
Jermaine.
Hey, listen.
We're getting McDonald's tonight.
Hey, don't give me.
You know the stepdad's got to do them extra things there to get in there as well.
Yeah.
But you trust me, bro. Mad, isn't it?
Boy. So Matt, let me come to you next. Alex McAllister.
Yeah.
Where do you see him playing for Liverpool? Because he can do the 6, he can do the 8, and he can do the 10. And one thing we discussed is a lack of utility players now that Milner's gone. However, I did say the other day, I think Joe Gomez becomes our defensive utility player. Yeah. I think Benjamin.
Hey.
So you've got Gomez, I think, will become the defender who's the utility defender. I think Gakpo will be the utility forward.
Yeah.
Is McAllister coming in? And when I say utility, before everyone loses their rag, I don't mean utility in a disrespectful way. I know some people do. I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. But do you think he's coming in to be our utility midfielder?
No.
Given his 3 positions.
All right. So for me, he best plays the 8 and the 10. And I think Liverpool can see that. I think defensively, he's good, but you wouldn't say defensively he's amazing. The reason why I think we brought him in is because I think he'll play either on the right hand side or the left hand side of the 8, innit? Like he won't be the DM in my opinion. I don't think he will be. I think that's either going to be someone else already at the club or someone that we potentially bring in. Now, there's something I want to say, but I don't want to say it because I remember you spoke about it, so I won't bring that part up. You know what I'm going to say. However, yeah, because I don't want to spoil nothing. However, I think McAllister is coming to Liverpool with the idea of he's going to be a mainstay. I don't think it's going to be a thing of he's going to be that utility guy where potentially he might be a little bit rotated in. I think because, again, Prem proven and because of his profile as a player at the moment and the way how he can fit into our system, bro, I actually think he's going to be one hell of a signing. What's so mad is this, and I'll be truthfully honest, because the people know I'm honest. You lot call out my Markovic shouts and all them things there all the time, yeah? And rightly so. Yeah. However, one thing I will say is about McAllister. Kyle's right. Drift spoke about McAllister like from before. And I was like, oh, he's all right. Then when he went World Cup, and I was like, you know what? You see Argentina's midfield, it's not as bad as what I thought it was. Because I remember, I've been Rodrigo de Paul. You might know already. Rodrigo de Paul. But I remember saying to Drift, like, no, you know what? McAllister's all right, you know. And then, hear the joke now. When he was at the World Cup, yeah, I can be completely honest, bro, I didn't even know he was Argentinian. So when I saw him...
everyone thought he was Scottish.
Yeah, so when he lined up, I said, McAllister. I went, huh? Hold on. Then when it said, I think on one of the channel, it said Brighton, I was like, oh my days, I didn't even know it was Argentinian. And that's me being real. But do you want to know something? Bro, he's one hell of a player, you know. And I think we have one heck of a player that we're about to sign. And I don't know whether, am I allowed to speak about prices or not yet?
Literally, that was going to be my next question. I was going to say, did Michael Edwards and Jörg Smacker smack that? That's his new name from now on. That's how we're going to do it. As he says, Smacker, all on the floor, Smacker, Smacker, give me some more, Smacker. Smacker, all on the floor, Smacker.
Hey, bro, you know what? Yeah, I'll say this. I'm hearing. Don't listen. I'm hearing. Not these aren't my sources. I'm just hearing in it. 38 mil. 38, 39 mil.
I know he looks serious to look at.
Yeah.
But who did he rough up in? Because Brighton are notorious for being difficult to deal with.
Bro, I thought, let's keep it a buck as well, yeah?
And how did they find it out?
Up until today, let's be real, unless you kind of work with Liverpool or you genuinely have a lot of inside knowledge, a lot of us thought 60. You're looking around 60. Like 60
million pounds as well, not
euro, bro. Pounds. But we knew there was a clause there, but no one realized the clause was so low. I think that's what it is, and it's not like a normal release clause. I believe that people have been talking about. It's some type of clause in the contract that's allowed this to happen. I don't know, but people keep stressing someone saying it's not necessarily a release clause, which I think it is. But yeah, bro, 38 million for a player of his profile is great business. I can't even
saying Adam released the documents still.
Remember, Klopp used to call him one of his lieutenants, bro.
Yeah.
What you think? What you think? Because you moved club, you lose your badges.
Yeah. Apparently, he did speak to Lallana about a move to Liverpool, and then Lallana reported back to Klopp about how much of a good professional he is. So there was a little bit of an inside thing there as well. Still,
yeah.
I mean, Lallana should have brought a dossier with Caicedo on it as well, but.
That's a different.
Do you know what's annoying me the most about the Caicedo thing? Is that he was the other guy who I was banging on about from long time, and everyone jumped on the wave, and I'm annoyed now because now he's popular, innit? Like we don't get to sneak in and just get the little underground player now. Now everybody knows about him, and he's the one everybody wants. It's like
he's gonna go.
Flip sake, man.
Well, that's me and Kone, and that's Matt and Sabozalai as well, like.
But I still don't think those guys would cost 90 mil. I still think you could get them.
That's right. No, yeah, that's right. That's
right. I say those 90 plus now. Do you know
what you see, Sabozalai and Kone. Yeah, like what Cal was saying, Kone 2 years ago. I remember was doing members videos 2 years ago, yeah, or about a year and a half ago at least. And he kept saying Manu Kone. These times there, Manu Kone was good, but he wasn't doing what he's doing now. So. Fair play to Cal. Cal was like, I see a player there, bro. But the price, even though the price is still low, it's more about the interest. Like he's more well known now. That's the problem because of the way how he's performed.
Who,
Innit?
Manu,
So
you talking about?
Yeah, Manu Kone. So you got like your Chelseas now, bro. Your PSGs apparently as well. There's a few of them, bro. There's a few.
Now, Ems, do you know what happened? I tried to go all in on the
I want Kevin Trapp.
I can tell you how that meeting. Well, I can tell you, guys. I think we should go for Caicedo. How much you gonna cost you? About 80. And shut up. Next.
Now you know I was going to hamper Enzo around the same time, and then when Chelsea blew us out of the water, they wouldn't let me back in with another request. You know, what I'm saying?
You see how Chelsea paid about 100 mil for
110 they paid for him.
Listen, I know Chelsea have had an absolute like diabolical season, and I don't even think that's a true reflection of all the players they have. However, I still look at it and go, this McAllister deal compared to that deal. And I know they're different players. And for all I know, bro, Enzo could be freaking Ballon d'Or next season. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I think he will. But as things stand right now, the deal even just looks, bro, 38 mil is like a 20-something mil back in the day. Like, that's not a lot of money.
Less than that, bro.
Bro, do you know how much
38 mil now is about 15 mil back in the day. Like, it's peanuts, bro.
For a player of his profile and for the amount of clubs that wanted him, like your Man United and Arsenal, but I think some people have said it might have been Chelsea, whoever it was, whether it was Arsenal or Chelsea.
PSG apparently showed interest in him as well.
McAllister. I'm not gonna lie, PSG potentially pulled off a blinder with Ugarte because the thought of Ugarte and Caicedo in one midfield would have been long for me.
That would have been a problem, bro.
And Arsenal are probably annoyed because now apparently Rice is who they've turned their attention to. Now they won't get Ugarte, and he's actually a boyhood Chelsea fan. So we'll see how that one works out.
And they want Caicedo. They want both. They want Caicedo.
They want Caicedo and Rice. Yeah.
No, but they're trying to get Rice right now. But I think they might.
Havertz is on his way to Madrid. They got money coming in.
Todd's plan. He can do it on his own. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. That midfield will be the best in the league. We got to be honest. Enzo, Rice, and what do you call it?
Caicedo.
That's the best midfield in the league. Surely.
You still got to put respect on City, bro.
No, you do. But like,
Rodri, De Bruyne, and Gundogan is mad.
And even if Gundogan leaves, you still got Bernardo there. It's still the best. The Man City,
like,
until you can see,
it'll be the passing of the guard, isn't it?
You see Gundogan between March and May. I don't know what Pep says to him.
Yeah, he's a man.
But whatever he says must be life changing.
He's different, bro. I can't even lie. Like
he's a breed that is. We don't see that. There's clutching and there's Gundogan.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But I'm glad you mentioned I mentioned Gundogan. A lot of similarities are drawn between McAllister and Gundogan, especially a young Gundogan, in terms of their playing style and how they navigate around the pitch, the fact that they're versatile, can play in the three midfield roles. When Klopp did have Gundogan at Borussia Dortmund, he did play Gundogan in a pivot, and that's what opened the world up to how special a player Ilkay Gundogan was. Now, again, I know we've been linked to Kone and Thuram. We're going to speak about them, but we haven't been linked to an out-and-out DM. We were linked early to Ugarte, and that got squashed pretty quickly. With the players that we're being linked to, players who can do the 6 and the 8, however, more suited to the 8, do you think Klopp is looking at midfielders who are better suited to playing the pivot as opposed to getting a destroyer and playing 4-3-3 with 2 8s, guys?
What do you mean if we get everybody who we've been linked with, you mean?
So let's say we do go and get Kone and Thuram, and those are our 3 midfielders we buy in the summer. Do you think Klopp starts leaning towards the pivot as opposed to going 4-3-3? And I'm not saying he does it for every game, but do you think that's the thinking behind it?
I just think we just start badding everyone up. I mean, come on, man. Let's be honest. If we've got Manu and we've got Thuram in midfield, you're getting fucked up if you come Anfield. What, with Ibu and Virgil behind? You're getting fucked up. You're getting roughed up. Do you know what kind of day you're in for?
Do you know what the key word is for that? If that actually happens.
Let's be honest. You know what? And then the aggression of Nunes and... Do you know what kind of day you're in for at Anfield? Remember when Klopp said, I want teams to be fearful of playing us again. We've become too nice to play against. I want to go back to you don't want to play us. Have you got Ibu, Kone, and Thuram in your defense/midfield?
Yeah, it's
That's what it will be all about.
And you
bro.
imagine just standing next to them in a tunnel. Ibra just looking at the striker, just like, you,
bro,
yeah?
it's peak.
This is landed in bias, bro.
I just dead de la bird.
Yo, hey, it's a long day, bro. It's a long day for you, bro. And then you sprinkle in the sauce of like Trent and McAllister and Jota and Salah. You just got a mix of everything, bro. You just got a mix of everything.
This is the comment of the day so far. Kone to McAllister can control the world's rotation.
I'm telling you, bro. It'll be a long ass day. And it'll be hype back in the team. Do you know what I mean? We'll have about 6 players that are 6 foot and over. Then hype set pieces will be good from defensive and attacking. Do you know what I mean? Like, so Nunes is over 6 foot, Kone's over 6 foot, Thuram's over 6 foot, Ibu's over 6 foot, Matip's over 6 foot, Virgil's over 6 foot. Who else? Who else is 6 foot? And Joey's exactly 6 foot. So yeah, there'll be about 6 or 7.
Joey's 6'2", bro.
Oh, is he 6'2"?
6'1" or 6'2", I believe.
Yeah, so that'll be Gakpo. So that'll be 7 or 8 players that are right 6 foot and over. So we'd have the size back in the team again from attacking and defensive points of view.
So Bozalai got
Bozalai over 6 foot, yeah.
Yeah,
hey, 6'1".
I'm just throwing names out.
6'1", I think. 6'1", yeah.
I mean, he did say what is someone 1.95 meters who can arrive late and score goals. And
he might have been on to something for back then. Still,
might have been on to something.
To be fair, that might be Gakpo because Gakpo's probably the tallest in the team, right?
I'm glad you mentioned Gakpo because I'm gonna wait till slightly later on in the show. Matt knows what I'm going with. I'm not going to go
I think he's 6'3", Matt. I think Gakpo's 6'3", and he's tall, you know.
No, he's 6'4", bro.
Oh, 6'4". Yeah, he's tall, bro.
He's not 6'4", bro.
Have a look, bro.
Gakpo's tall, bro.
Gakpo's 6'3", or he's Gakpo's 6. He's not as tall as Virgil. I can tell you that.
Bro, he's 6'4", bro.
Gakpo's 6'3".
Bro, he's 6'4",
bro. Even 6'3" is still a giant, bro.
He's not. No, he's tall,
bro.
No, he's tall, but I just don't think he's 6'4". I think he's 6'3".
He towers over us, and we're not even short. But he towers over us.
No. I know. No, that's what I'm saying. People are... Oh, no, hold on. Oh, maybe.
That's awkward, isn't it? The thing is, he's 6'4".
1 meter. Hold on. It depends where you go. Hold on.
Shall I tell you what it is you're probably thinking?
Some people have got different...
He's 6'4", but because he's quite slender in frame, he doesn't look imposing for 6'4".
He's 6'3" and a half.
He's
that's what he said.
That's reaching.
You look at Ibu.
That's what he says. I kid you not.
You look at Ibu and Virgil, and you look at them, and you go, "Them man is 6'4" in it. They are imposing.
No, I know what you mean because he's not because he's slender.
I think it's because Cody kind of hunches a bit and leans forward when he runs. Maybe that's why he doesn't look like he's as tall.
He's got a bad back.
Shoulders. That's where it is.
I don't even think he is quite broad, isn't he? Got like
he's kind of slim.
He's
not broad.
All right, we've spoken about the Mac Monday. Apparently, and this is from Fabrizio, Liverpool aren't done in the market, especially in the midfield. Now, we've been heavily linked with 2 French players, one of which Matt's been speaking about, one of which I've been championing for a while now. I'm still reserved on what they're going to do with this situation.
I already know.
Especially with PSG sniffing around both players as well. Let me ask you guys, do we still get both of those players or do we get one? And if we get one, which one are you choosing? Matt, you put your finger up first. Who you choosing out of the 2? And why?
I sent a tweet out earlier on this week letting the people know that I think Liverpool get not both, they get one or the other out of Kefren Tram and Manu Kone. I would prefer Kefren Tram. We've held apparently talks with representatives for both teams, but from what seems to be doing the rounds And from what I'm sort of hearing, so to speak, it looks more like Kefren Turam, but I could be wrong. He's the player that I would prefer. However, if we get Manu Kone, I'm still practically just going to be as happy. It's just more of like, it's like if someone said to you, I don't know, like back in the day when it was like Mane or Salah, it's like, yeah, like both of them are world class. So it don't really matter, innit? So I don't really mind. It just comes down to preference who you prefer, but both are amazing players. So that's how I see it. Yeah.
Let me keep you here, Matt, for a sec.
Yeah.
I know you prefer Thuram, but who do you think would be better for Liverpool?
If we don't sign a DM, okay, if we don't sign a DM, then it might actually be Kone, because I think Kone is probably a bit better defensively than Kefren Turam, actually. So I think Kone will do the box-to-box thing a little bit better. The thing is, though, both players have amazing skill sets, which is that Kone, I think, from a defensive point, is a little bit more sturdy. And I think if Klopp was going to mold someone as the 6, you could probably go and mold Turam that bit better than Kefren. Kefren, though, I think is still an amazing player. I prefer, like, he's more of an anomaly player. Dare I say it? Kefren is more like, I'm not comparing like how good he is. It's more about style. He's like Yaya, like in terms of
I was
get the
just
ball.
about to say that.
Get
bro.
the ball, drive with the ball. He can beat people. Very good technique. Sort of like final third still needs a little bit of work, but you can see where the ceiling's at, though.
So
like,
did Yaya's at that age.
Yeah. You can see.
Do you get
like,
what I mean?
100%. You can see with like Kefren Turam, like what he can do. Kone, I kind of feel like is a little bit more ahead of him in terms of his development, and I think Kone is a little bit more well-rounded. However, I just see a slightly higher ceiling with Turam. He's more of an anomaly. Like, bro, he's 6'4", yeah, and I kid you not, the way he can manipulate the ball and move, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, it's actually like out of this world. So, bro,
That's
I'll
what
be
you
honest.
call bloodline, bro. That's what that is.
Yeah, bro, look, I mean, look at the
You can see
father.
holding up.
Yeah, look at the father. Look at bro. Look at his other son, Marcus, bro, who's in demand as well. But yeah,
we might as well just make it a family affair, innit?
Hey, bro, listen.
No, I don't think we want Marcus. I don't think Marcus.
I would take Marcus Thuram. Marcus Thuram is decent, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we don't need him.
Yeah, but we can do better than Marcus. No disrespect to him.
But we do what we need to do to keep everybody happy, to make sure that the vibes are there.
Harder. You see, Lillian.
Well, apparently Lillian wants him to play for us.
I know.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Drift, same question to you. Out of the two, who would you pick? And guys, there's a poll in the comment section as well. Let us know who you choose out of Thuram and Kone as well. Funny
enough, I actually agree with everything that Matt said. I think Kefren probably has a slightly higher ceiling, but I think Kone suits Liverpool more, and Kone is slightly ahead in his development, so might hit the ground running a little bit easier. So I don't really think we can go wrong if you have to pick either or, to be completely honest with you. I think both of them are absolute ballers. I think both of them would do well. I think Klopp will make Kone the number 6. Even if we get both, I think Kone will be the one he makes a 6. Because what I think he sees in him is, I think he sees in him what you get with a few other DMs around the world, where, like, so in my opinion, if you look at some DMs, you'll get like a Partey or a Flacco, and their whole thing was like being brilliant tacklers and reading the game really well. And then you'll get like a Mascherano, who I'm not saying he can't read the game, of course he can, but he was like, oh, you think you're going to get past me? No. And it was like physicality was what allowed him to be brilliant at tackling and getting in amongst and running around and having that energy.
Oh, I don't know. Mash read the game like a book still.
No, that's what I'm saying. All of these players can read the game well, but I think Mash definitely relied a bit more on his physicality and his like energy than his intelligence. Yeah. Like I think he was
centre back for Boss as well. You know.
Yeah, I think you give it. I think you discredit him.
But I'm talking about in the DM role. Like I think that he was. I would put him more like. It was his physical attributes that made him what he was. And of course, I know he was intelligent. He wasn't an idiot, of course. But I think he was more like, I'm going to run all day. I'm gonna just clash you, tackle. You're just gonna know you got roughed up today. Whereas if you go up against someone like Flacco or Partey, you don't feel roughed up, but you're just getting pickpocketed all the time. Like they're intelligent. They're like,
you reckon?
Yeah,
I've seen Flacco put in some work.
Yeah, and again, and I'm not, and Partey as well. They can get violent, but do you get what I mean? Like I still think they're more like they're pickpocketing. They're not just like running around like a dog kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? What's mad about Kone is Kone has the intelligence, but he's got the physicality to be able to do that. You know what? Just bust the thing on your physicality as well. And I think Klopp would enjoy molding that type of mental and physical attribute into a number 6 and just being like, you know what, like, bro, you're just going to be my number 6 from now on. And you're not going to be traditional, but like you'll have all the attributes to be able to do the job. Do you get what I mean? Right, so that's why I think he might make it.
Stay there with that drift, because that's what I wanted to lean to next. In terms of Klopp molding players, we've seen him do it. So I think his track record is pretty good. Yeah, he's had some sketchy ones as well, but such is life. Not going to focus on Klopp tonight. How do you feel about Klopp getting in a player and trying to mold that player, considering other teams are going after your likes of your Caicedos, who are more refined already, your Declan Rices, your Gartes, or they already have a player who's already refined? Do you think that's a risk, considering where we are in our development as a squad right now? That's for you, Drift.
Oh, sorry. I thought you was asking Matt. Sorry.
I tried to avoid the question. I said he's not speaking to me.
No, honestly. I
got a meeting tomorrow in the board.
Recap, bro. I thought you was talking to Matt. So recap the question, bro.
So, given the other teams who are ahead of us, so I'll go Man City, Rodri, Arsenal, Partey, looking to get Rice, Chelsea, looking to get Caicedo, have Enzo as well. PSG, Ugarte, Man United, Casemiro, Real Madrid, Camavinga. Do you think it's a risk getting Kone in, who's not a bona fide 6, and trying to manipulate his game and remold him, considering where we are as a squad, as opposed to if we had a prime Flacco and then we brought in Kone to do that?
Nah, and I tell you why. And I dread to bring back up the whole thing, so please nobody shoot me. Like, I don't want to have to start ducking behind the wall and that. But I believe that the development of Besetic, who can do that, and keeping Flacco around to see in the old guard, even if it is just for one more year, means would be all right. Because if you do want to go down that for this one game, I just want the guy to be more like that. I have full faith that Flacco or Besetic could do that if necessary when in the midfield with your likes of Thuram and McAllister and other bad boys. And it's not this weak midfield of like Hendo and Milner and the legs are gone and what's happening here. You start getting actual real players in and around and watch the levels even rise up of Flacco, get a bit better, and Besetic can learn from these guys and whatnot. So I think if we was to use Kone as the 6, but then where you need to, you can change it a bit. That'll be all right. Because let's be honest, if we're on our A game, boys, City's the only team we really have to worry about. And I don't say that bossy show off acting like a dickhead. Like, if we really get back to our A game, I'm not saying other teams can't beat us. Anybody can beat anyone on their day. But let's be real. City would be the only real team that would be like, well, what are they going to do today? We've got to like think about them in our approach kind of thing.
I think we have to put respect on Newcastle and Arsenal, you know. And the reason I say those
enough
two,
to change the way we play, though, Cal.
Yeah,
you have to respect them, but not to change the way we play, though. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I just think you have to, after the season they just had, I think Arsenal and Newcastle have to get that respect. I know it's going to sound shady, and I don't mean it to. Maybe I do a little bit, but when we played our game, Man United can't live with us to save their life. I think Newcastle and Arsenal could. I'm not saying they beat us, but I think they could live with us potentially. City could beat us even on our day. So they're the ones you have to give the ultimate respect to. And going back to this,
true.
Let's say we do a madness and it's Kone, Thuram, and McAllister.
Yay.
All right, bro.
Matt, I'm going to start with you. Who's your starting midfield 3? If we're playing our curtain raiser. Everyone's fit.
Everyone's fit. Start the season.
Start the season. Who's your starting midfield three? I want to see how many people put the captain in still, because I got told a couple of years back that you can't start the season without a captain in the team.
That was how many years ago?
That was a minute ago, bro.
You know?
I mean, like, I said something about Ronaldinho a couple of years and it still gets brought up. So, you know, fair play in that.
Bro, there's a big difference between Ronaldinho and Andrew Henderson.
No, I hear it, but the time frame was still the time frame. I want to see how many people start captain still.
Yeah. All right, so I would start if all three signed.
Oh my, sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
If the three new players that we potentially could get start, what's the initials of our midfield?
What? Kone, McAllister. You know. Kiss me, Pete.
Klopp was a yard man at heart.
Hey, yo, bro. Do you know what?
I'm not gonna lie, that's mad, Cal. That you realize
just for that, them three have to start. But you know, all jokes aside, the only other person I was thinking of that could potentially start would be Thiago. Do you know that? But I'm gonna sit here and say, even though I think Thiago can more easily start for Liverpool, if Thiago basically use him sparingly, innit? Use him sparingly, like how Bayern did, innit? Use him sparingly. If we do that, bro, then I'm hoping we could avoid them injuries. I nearly said something there because that's why you're smiling, innit?
That's why I was smiling.
Yeah, so I was like, well, let me
don't step on my toes,
yeah,
bro.
let me not step on the toes, them. But yeah, I think, put like this, Thiago, because he's the only one really that can kind of talk to them, man, if we're being honest. Because this is what I would do. Let's say first game of the season, curtain raiser, you go, I would go Kone in the 6, and then Kefren and McAllister either side.
I leave it there, man. Leave it there.
All right, I'll leave it there.
We're gonna come back to the next bit. We're gonna come back to the next bit. Drift. Cool. Start of the season. Need to put in a performance.
First game of the season, I'm going Kone, Thiago, McAllister.
Whoa.
That's still sick, though. You can't.
No, I'm not saying it's not sick.
Yeah.
Why Drift?
Because
sorry, Jeff, who you start with again? Sorry, bro. Say
McAllister, Thiago, Kone.
Okay.
Because I think that's the best of all worlds. Because remember, you said on the premise that everybody's fully fit and ready to go. So that means that Thiago is Thiago. Then I think you've got everything. I think you've got the energy of McAllister with the goal and the goal threat. I think you've got the source and the capability to control the game of Thiago. And then you've got the physicality, the brute strength and the intelligence of Kone. And you've just got a beautiful blend and mix of all three things you need in your midfield. So for me, that's what I would go with.
All right. We're going to keep that there. I'm going to get through the super chats and then I'm going to change topic, which might potentially change the mood. So I just thought I'd let that simmer in your soul.
I would like to say as well, it was very difficult for me to leave out Jones based on the fact he deserves to play for the way he's played. Because it is kind of mad.
Bashek's another one as well. Up until his injury, Bashek was our
start
best
of the season.
I know, but remember, Bashek has been out for ages. Come on, man. Jones did earn to play, Matt. Like, he's been brilliant.
Nah, no,
he did earn to play.
I don't want to bring the show down, fam.
Yeah, Matt's always about dashing old players in the play box.
It was going so well, bro. What were we 38?
He deserves a
Christmas Day, and Matt only wants to play the new action man, bro.
Let's leave it there.
Let's not get giddy with new signings and disrespect Jones.
No, but that's why I brought Thiago, because what I'm trying to say is if everyone's like at their best, it's not about, like I'm saying, everyone at their best. That's why there's an argument that, in fact, there's not even an argument. Thiago should start. I'm just saying I would want to use him sparingly because I don't want him to have the same issues that he had this season. So I kind of want to do what Bayern did, didn't it? When they had Goretzka and Kimmich. That's all.
I agree with that.
Right. Super chats. Jay, we can get away with not having a 6 in Trent's new role. If Trent is willing to do the defensive work and act as a pivot with either McAllister or Kone, sign a defender to make it work. It's a fair point. I'm not a fan of that though, because I think we could leak goals, and depending on Trent for defending,
they'll never have the ball. You can't score unless you've got the ball, bro.
I mean, counter attacks are real, Drift. We've seen it.
Yeah, but Ibu and the real Verge will be back there, bro.
Fair enough.
Plus, we got the T1000 in goal.
That's the T1000, you know.
Well, he ain't human.
That is true. That is true.
Mac 10 spraying balls all over the pitch. Yeah, facts.
Let's call him Big Mac from now on, guys.
AM says, grr. That's how Mac 10 sounds. Faces London says, I'm not so happy. He is overhyped. He's an overhyped Hendo. You see, no,
faceless. Come on, bro.
I do think he's been slightly overhyped by some people in the fan base, but he's not. He's a very good footballer.
Do you think so? I don't even think people.
No, I do.
Really?
That much.
You think?
No, I do. When I say overhyped, I'm not saying people like are rating him is wrong. I'm saying when people are saying he's on the cusp of world class or things, I don't think he's there yet. He could definitely.
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying in terms of some of the things. I've seen.
He's got to have like some like amazing season at Liverpool, and then we go, oh, you know what? He might be the cusp. Like he's a
very good player. Again, I'm not going to.
Very good.
I've said this on here. He wouldn't be my first choice, but bro, McAllister is he's a very good player. Like, ain't no complaints for me. Like, he's a very good player.
He is.
Shombe says, I'm gonna be excited when I see 4 midfielders in. Otherwise, I'm gonna change. I ain't gonna celebrate, my brothers. FSG is our owner, and they ain't gonna sign 80 mil players. We might not need to though.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. All these players were being linked with around 30-40 mil. This is our sweet spot. That is actually our sweet spot.
That's what
we look at. All of our best signings: Ibu, Salah, Mane,
Dandruff,
Genie,
facts,
Jota,
40 baby.
All of them. That's our sweet spot. That is literally where we get all our kings from. Do you know
Ain't
what I mean?
Gotta make that money.
Facts.
Ain't gotta spend it like that. We got it. Pimping the stress says, shout out to Arsenal and United for activating the release clause. Imagine. Shombe says, I am more excited to see you guys excited and happy. Big up yourself, Shombe.
Big up.
Big up, man.
I told Mons earlier we can sign Matt Kone, Turam, and Viega for 140 mil.
I mean,
sorry guys, can you do me a favor? I just need to take a call. Sorry.
Yeah. Calm.
It's Kone.
No, he's at the airport. He's at the airport. Then one day, you know.
Stop talking it up, man. You might mess up my deal.
Don't mess up the thing, you know. Shombe says, if I see number 14 on the field next season, trust me, I'm gonna take a sabbatical for next season. I'm getting old. Want to control my blood pressure. Raw. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Man says sabbatical. Man just said, yo, I'm not involved this season. Like, I would just say, like, put it like this. It's not about seeing him.
He's gonna play games.
Yeah,
it'll just be about playing him in the right games.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. It's not about like, because obviously, if he's playing like, I don't know, 8 games in a row or something, and he's like first choice, that's when I would have a problem, because I feel like I said before, we should be treating Joe Henderson like phasing him out, innit? Like, we should be phasing him out, and hence why we're supposed to be buying this new midfield. So let's see what happens, people.
Bro, what better way to do well in the Europa League than to have our squad players and our younger players guided through the group stages with Henderson playing and captaining the team?
Bro.
What better way to get them guys used to big performances and having somebody to keep them in check?
Do you know what it is?
And you can disrespect Henderson all you want, because I know everybody does, but he's still a good player. He's just not good enough to be our first 11, but he's Europa League quality. So if he's playing in the Europa League games, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, of course. That's the thing. I think people get confused of like starting lineup and still being a part of Liverpool. Like, James Milner, obviously we knew like for a while anyway. I thought he was in the lineup, but I understand he was in the squad, and I also understood that he had to go this year as well. So let's hope that Klopp again like doesn't do the sentiment thing, and hopefully he's not going to do that, and he actually looks at the players he's going to bring in and give them a fair chance and kind of pass the guard. I think that's probably the best way to do it, because you've also got to take into consideration those players have to settle, and it's players like Henderson and your James Milners that used to be there used to help them man settle in. Let's keep it a buck, because them man know the culture. And also you got guys like the local lads, Jones just looking after sort of Darwin Núñez and Trent as well. So do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. The whole like getting used to a country and how something is very crucial to a football man's career. That's what people sort of overlook as well. Samas Legend says 1 down, 2 to go. Hopefully Thuram then Kone. I hope so too, brother. But I do believe, I think it's one or the other, but we'll have to see what happens, bro. Big up Shombe again. He goes, if we're serious, we go all out for Barella, period. Bro, listen, there's so many midfielders. I would definitely want us to sign Barella, 100. Dinesh, big up yourself, brother. He says, evening, gentlemen. Brighton signed his contract before the World Cup. Did not know he was going to have a good World Cup, according to Ben Jacobs. Yes, so that kind of made sense, though, as well, because obviously they didn't want to lose McAllister for what they might have thought of could have been an even lower fee. But not only that, McAllister did kind of exceed expectations, but it's more about giving him a pay rise as well. So acknowledging players like what they did with Salcedo, acknowledging saying, I know you're probably going to want to go. Let's give you a pay rise. Do what you're going to do, and then we'll come back to this at the end of the season. And that's what they've done, innit, for both players, because I think Salcedo will be on the move as well.
Here's one for you, Matt.
It wasn't.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go on. Imran says, I heard Chiesa is 30 mil.
What have I walked back into? Are we linked to Chiesa?
No, Imran's just saying that because of Juve's situation, apparently.
Yeah, you see everything I said about the right winger needs to be left-footed. Scrap it. Get Chiesa. Scrap it. Forget what I said.
Bro, see, and Chiesa started to pick up form towards like the end as well. Like,
get him now.
Bro, he's a butt. But
if Liverpool had anything about them,
do you know I see him going? I hate to say it. Do you know the club I think is going to get him if he does leave?
Madrid.
Bayern Munich. I don't know why.
No. Munich have got enough wingers already, bro.
Bro.
Liverpool, 30 mil. Salah's going AFCON.
Real Madrid, Matt. I can imagine him going Real Madrid. Asensio's leaving. Benzema's leaving. That's the type of profile of player that would be perfect.
Bro, I don't know why I see Bayern. I think because Sadio might leave. They're not happy with Sane and
Sane's the pin-up boy, isn't it?
Bro, Sane ain't really doing nothing in Germany, you know. He ain't really doing
nothing. No, he's just had a good season, bro.
I don't know. It's been
whenever
a bit iffy.
Whenever he suggests the right winger, is he left-footed? If it's a no, then I say respectfully, let's move on from the subject.
Jokes.
So, what did Kone say? Sorry, on the phone.
I'll tell you guys after.
Oh, okay, cool.
Man, just land.
I wish you was Kone, bro. You think I'd be able to keep it inside if it was Kone? I'd have had him on loudspeaker on the microphone.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the airport.
Callum, you sure no one else
just
is here? I'll be like, no, Manu, you're cool, man. Speak your mind. What's going on?
Innit? What's going on, bro?
Imagine if you did that and he went, yeah, Man United came in for me, but I told Ten Hag to suck his mother.
I said, repeat that, Kone.
Bro, listen, if we get Kone and Thuram,
they said Arteta wants you. I said, who?
Bro, listen, we get them too. We're
sorry, Matt, go on. So we're
no, it's calm. AM says Kone is very suitable to play the 6. He's got all the football attributes to play there. He's played there 37 times for a Gladbach. Okay. Would you say that as well, Carl? He can play the 6 very well, and he's done that 37 times for a Gladbach?
I did have to restart my laptop because I did have this prepared. He's good in the 6, but I wouldn't go further than saying he's good in the 6 at the moment. And
fair play.
The reason I say that, if you compare his stats to
your
Caicedo's, your Rice, your Ugate's for last season, he's not close to those guys in terms of winning possession, in terms of interceptions, tackles, and things like that. He's not close to those guys.
Does he have the skill set to do it? Because I said that's more intelligence than lack of ability that he could play.
If I'm going to be honest, I think there's 2 positions on the pitch, Matt, and I might be wrong here, but this is my humble opinion. I think there's 2 positions on the pitch where the skills to play those positions, I think sometimes you're born with, and that is DM and striker. I think you can coach any player to be good in a position. Pause. But I think some players and some positions, they're more natural to others, and I think the ones it's more natural to, I think it's very evident.
Yeah, I hate
Aguero, for example. I use Aguero as an example. you could just see how deadly he was as a striker. He'd be one-on-one with a goalkeeper, and Harry Kane, Haaland, they all have that about them as well. Whereas you look at other strikers and you think they've got to develop that, they've got to learn that. DM for me is like that. I think you look at certain DMs over history and you just think you're just born with that skill set. And yeah, you've obviously had to work to hone your skills, but I think those are the two positions on the pitch. Or goalkeeper, obviously, that's in its own entirety. But I think those are two positions on the pitch where you can coach players. But I think if you can find someone who's just natural here, I think it will help a lot more.
Fair play.
But at the same time, we signed Kone, bro. You know how happy I'm gonna be.
All right, bro. That's what I'm saying. I know, and
breaks my 30-year curse.
Facts. Zombie, look at yourself. Question: when are we gonna act like a big club? That's a big.
We'll
question.
see. Hopefully, after the end of this summer, hopefully we sit there and we go, we are a big club again.
Yeah, facts. Let's see what we do in the market. Summer's legend, big it up, guys. If we get our priority targets, Klopp has to rotate, or else he needs a stone cold stunner. We still need Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold cover. What about CDM? We get one, I think he means.
I think that's centre back. I think that's
okay.
defense.
That's a good point, actually.
We're going to touch on that, Sam. We're going to touch on that, bro.
Yeah, that's another question. I do think, I think if Klopp gets the players that he's reported to, potentially get, Klopp will have to rotate. But I think Klopp would know that, though, because, again, we're going on the basis that everyone just settles at the same time. It's very rarely that happens, isn't it? Some players are going to probably start better than others. So it's a case of playing the players who you think are settled and can play the way how you want them to play. So even though I was laughing at Drift talking about Jones, I'm not trying to say Jones throughout the season will be our mainstay midfielder. However, Klopp might go, you know what, Curtis, you've continued on from what you've done last season, and you've proved to me in pre-season you're still on that same thing. So I'm going to start Curtis because you know what the team's about. Then he might say, for example, go McAllister, and then say, for example, he might go Kone if we were to sign Kone. That's how you can see things unrolling, in my opinion. Anyway, let's see if we were to sign those players. I'm gonna
change the mood a little bit now, and I apologize, guys, because it has been a fun show up until now. But again,
let me get my drink.
But I got again. The reason Matt's saying this because I dropped this bombshell on Matt earlier.
Can I believe it?
I have to try and veer this back to some sort of reality, and I don't want to, but there was right.
Yeah.
I was leaving.
No. I was pouring my drink.
I've got to play devil's advocate cow.
So they can't get the free advertisement.
I've got to play devil's advocate cow here. So, if we sign the three midfielders we are linked with, we've got McAllister, Kone, Thuram.
Yep.
But we still have Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago, Bichetic, Jones, and Elliot.
What are you doing?
Not to mention, huh?
What are you doing, bro?
He's about to rip your heart out. Get ready for
it.
What's going on?
Hey, bro, when he says let him land. Or not.
What's going on?
Hear me out.
Or not.
Hear me out.
Don't let him land. What's that scene in Batman, Drift? Is it no, you see the scene in Batman? Is it the third one with Bane?
When the aeroplane
goes,
lad.
Yeah, where he's like, I can't remember the line that was used, but he's like, crashing this plane with no survivors.
We need one in the wreckage, brother.
Innit? So we light the fire. Yes, the fire rises.
If rumors are to be believed in, if rumors are to be believed, we're looking at a fourth midfielder as well, who we're linked with at the moment is Viega. We've also been linked with Szoboszlai. So let's say it's Szoboszlai or Viega. And then you still have a Gakpo and a Trent who could play in midfield as an emergency. Guys, I'm going to count the midfielders for you. It's 10 plus 2. We ain't going to keep 10 midfielders at this club, and we're not going to keep them happy, regardless of how many games. and I've learned this as much as I love depth and quality in squad depth. Where are we going with this?
We'll take that little piece.
How are we going to navigate this, guys? Because we ain't going to rotate with 9 midfielders, especially with Klopp's track record. How does it work? And do you see any one of those 9/10 leaving? And I'm going to drop my bombshell. My heart breaks saying this. If we get 3 or 4 midfielders, I think Thiago leaves in the summer.
Well, he did it.
When Cal told me earlier what he was thinking, I was working, and I kid you not what he said. I should have said it. What he said, I was like, "No, I can't even work right now. I need to address this. Let me put my work to one side for 1 second."
What are you saying? You felt like Ashley Cole when he got the 50 grand a week offer.
Bro, when I say to you, I was thinking this is arguably the most historically gifted player that we've ever signed in Liverpool, that we've actually bought, like world-class bona fide, like signed, yeah. I've met the guy, yeah, spoke to man in person. Yeah. So when no. So I said to myself, Kyle's going mad. Like, out of all the midfielders that you've chosen, why are you choosing Thiago? But then
wait, no.
I'm gonna land. Let me land.
Don't say I chose him, bro. I suggested he will.
Let me land. Let me land. It wasn't about that. Then I was gonna say,
but I'm in a doghouse.
Yeah, but then it hit me, and I was like, do you want to know something? Here's what what he's saying, or what could potentially happen. Kyle's thinking of the midfielder that's the most injury prone out of all the midfielders that we actually have at the moment. Not only that, his contract runs out in 2024. And then I started thinking, like, do you know what? Barcelona as well, they're trying to do this whole rebuild again kind of thing. Like, obviously, they just won the Liga. They're trying to bring back Messi. You know, they maybe might try and prize Thiago back. And, you know, at his age as well, I think 32, you might not want the highest wages, him going back to Barcelona. But I just said to myself, I'm not ready for that. Like, if Thiago's going to leave, which unfortunately I think he actually might, because even reporters are saying they don't think he's going to be given a new deal, at least give him 1 more year to at least play with these players who we hopefully sign. Because I can't lie to you, it sounds weird, but if we sign all these midfielders, let's say, for example, we do get, say obviously McAllister, say we get Kefren Tram, and say we get
I knew you were going. I purposely tried not to bring that one.
Bro, it's mad.
I knew you were going to see that one.
It's mad. But no, I think, like, if we get those players, I genuinely feel like it just wouldn't be the same with Thiago there. I have to keep it apart. No matter, like, I want Thiago to be a part of what we're doing until the very, very end. My argument was, which I tried not to speak about earlier on, is that with the Thiago thing, use him sparingly, like how Bayern did, didn't it, when they were playing Goretzka and Kimmich, and just use Thiago when need be. Now, the problem is, Thiago's a warrior. He's going to want to play, but protect the man from himself and to say, listen, we know you're world class, but you ain't got to play every 3 days or ever how many days. Just play your role, play your part, so to speak. Excuse me. So, I don't know, man. I just feel like Thiago can't be leaving. But at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me because there would always be something, unfortunately, that would just, I would look at Liverpool and go, you just couldn't help yourself, could you? You just couldn't help but mess this. We had one thing: sign 3 midfielders and a defender and a right forward, and then we can move. Liverpool will do all of that, but then they'll get rid of Thiago. You know that's what they would do.
I'm gonna come to you because I'm gonna add a little bit of context because I know I've annoyed people here, but again, I knew this was coming because I got match response earlier, so I knew it wasn't going to go down well. The reason I think Thiago would be the person sold out of midfield is because Elliott's the project. Jones is also a project in Klopp's eyes. Bišćetic is now a project as well. Plus, they're 3 young players, 2 of which don't even need to be registered in the squad. You could argue Elliott going out on loan, but I think we'll save that for another day. Henderson's the captain and he's homegrown. He's not going anywhere, especially after Milner's gone. Like, Klopp is going to hold on to Henderson like a baby holds on to a teddy bear at night. He ain't going anywhere. And Flacco will be the only senior natural DM we have in the team. Now, if it was up to me and I was selling a player, it would be Fabinho and I would keep Thiago. But I think you look at the overall dynamic of the midfield, if we were to sign 3/4 midfielders, we love him. He's our most talented midfielder, regardless of who comes in my opinion. But surely availability has to play a big role, and Thiago's not available enough. He's got 1 year left on his deal. Barcelona are apparently going to come knocking. If from what I'm led to believe, it's his dreams to go back and play Barcelona. We could potentially recoup all of if not most of the money we paid for Thiago in the first place. Drift. From a logical standpoint, do you see where I'm coming from?
I do, but it's going to happen now, isn't it? So I might as well start getting used to it.
Bro, I can't just put stuff out there and make things happen. If I could, we'd all be sitting in a mansion right now. Bro.
No, but this is reverse judge, isn't it?
How's it?
Man said reverse judge.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have seen 1 or 2 people say that they've heard the reports that Barcelona do want Thiago. They're trying to bring back the old boys, in it. They want Messi and Thiago to come back and be part of the new project, who are obviously Barcelona legends through and through. Yeah, I can't really deal with Thiago going before he's supposed to go. I'll start feeling like I can't gain without being slapped in the face. That's what it's going to start feeling like. So I hear your logic, and what you're saying doesn't sound stupid. Like, I get it.
This is football, though, Drift.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, if Thiago goes without winning one of the majors as well, that would be such an upsetting thing, man. Like, and there's play. Everybody gets caught up in the here and now, right? And I'm somebody who doesn't. That's why I always get called the sentimental one, right? And I try to enjoy the footballers while they're at my team, regardless of what you might think the situation is, because I've done a lot of watch back and go, oh, do you remember that? Do you remember that? Like, nostalgia is a big thing for me. I'm an 80s baby. That's what we do. 80s babies are very nostalgic. We grew up in a time where we didn't have all this quick thing. My CDs and the CD player were there for like a year. I never even changed. Just 3 CDs on repeat for a year. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll rock the same kicks all year and keep them fresh. That's the generation I grew up in. I didn't need the new thing. Next, what's new? So I appreciate shit while I have it. And Thiago's the type of footballer. It's a once-in-a-lifetime generational footballer. Yes, I know he's injury-prone. But when someone like that plays for your football team, you just enjoy it while it's there. I'm sorry, I can't watch other players leave before Thiago goes. That's just going to piss me off, man. That's just going to piss me off. But I guess I've got to get used to the idea that it might happen now. So, you know.
Just to add context to why we're laughing, H says, if Thiago leaves now, Cal, I promise I'll sneak into your house, put laxatives in your apple juice. I'll also steal your Bobby mask on my way out. Guys, I
don't
promise
give me a
you,
joke.
I promise you, I want Thiago to stay.
He has to stay, though, in my opinion. I think just
But I have to be realistic.
Has to stay, man.
We cannot sign 4 midfielders without at least one going.
Well, then, do you want to know what? Let it be Flacco then, man. I'll tie up Flacco like they tied up Naomi Watts for King Kong, bruv, if it needs to be one of them things, blood.
I thought Flacco was your boy, fam.
This is what I mean.
This is Thiago we're talking about, though, bruv. Oh, Naomi Watts is Clark real quick, bruv. If it means we keep Thiago. I've been struggling on the end of that rope, bruv. Nah, man. Thiago cannot go, man. We need one more year of Thiago, man. Let him go away the way Bobby did on a free. He gets the applause. He gets to. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's not good business, though, Drift, either, though.
Well, when you only pay 20 mil for a player, you can let the player go for free,
Drift,
bro.
not us, because we're letting everyone go.
But Cal, this is the one.
Or 50 mil.
We've let the big boys go for free. We paid 42 mil for Ox. We paid 40 mil for Bobby. We paid 58 mil for Naby. And they've walked away for free, bro. So this is a cheap signing, man.
The reason why I think Drift's got a point with this, especially, is because we're not going to get that much for Thiago if he was to leave. Let's say someone was to buy him, yeah? Bro, we'll probably only get like, if we're being honest, yeah?
Yes.
And if he goes back to Barca, yeah? Probably only get about 8 mil. I'm not joking. It'll be some.
I know, and they're broke. They can't even afford Messi's wages.
And you know how we are, because how much we appreciate Thiago and what he's done and whatever. We'll give him that grace of we won't stop you from leaving. So therefore, we'll make sure we won't stand in your way. So if it's the deal that we didn't really want, all right, we'll do it, because we are like that. It's a good and a bad thing, because we're like a family club where we appreciate all the players and we don't want to stop them from doing what they want to do. However, there are times when you have to be strict, and I just feel like if Liverpool was to let Thiago go this season, bro, in the summer, I think it's one hell of a mistake. You might as well just if you're going to let him go, let him run down the contract. It doesn't make sense to sell Thiago. And like what Drift said, would you sell Henderson to keep Thiago? Drift 100% would sell Henderson to keep Thiago, because he knows who Thiago is. That's no disrespect to Henderson. It's about what is Thiago and what is Henderson. Thiago is like, they're different players for starters, but Thiago's just Thiago. He still is. It's just that he's injury prone.
Signing Thiago is the greatest moment I've ever had in Liverpool transfer history. I've never felt so elated in my entire life.
No, agreed. But Jamrock here, I was going to ask this question myself, but Jamrock beat me to it.
Okay.
What if he wants to leave? What if Barcelona put in a bid?
That's different.
That's something that you look at.
That is different. Yeah. But I would still have a word with him and be like, look, bro, you're only 31. Like, it ain't like seeing out the last year of your career doesn't mean you still get to ride off into the sunset with Barcelona. And when you're free, they'll definitely want you. Do you know what I mean? You try and negotiate with the man and just say, look.
People keep thinking I'm raising my hand.
No, I told you, bro. I told you.
People. It's not. Hold on. Let me see if I can get perfect. That's what I will be doing, people.
No, but brother, it threw me off. It threw me off straight away when I saw you.
I just think my hand's just there like the whole time, you know.
But I mean, it looks bad on me because it just looks like I'm ignoring you speaking to Drift as well.
Hi, guys.
Funny enough, it hasn't actually made me think he's putting his hand up still. Hey, I can get why you lot think it is, though.
Yeah.
In it.
Thiago can't go, man. He sees out that year. You pull on his heartstrings and you say, look, bro, we get you want to go back, but just give us this last year of your contract. We'll try and win you a big honor to make you more of a legend as you leave. And then you can go to Barcelona and you can play for Barcelona for the next 2-3 years. It's Spain. The league's a bit slow. It's his home. You know what I mean? Like he can just see out his career and play at Barca till he wants. But just give us one more year.
One more year.
Just one more year, bro. Just give us one more year, bro.
Will you sacrifice getting 3 midfielders to keep Thiago? So we only get 2, but you keep Thiago.
Oh, my. Why have we got to sacrifice? This ain't Transformers blood.
And I
Man
thought you
said
said
no
4,
sacrifice,
pal.
no
You
victory.
said it would
No,
be.
no.
It would be
I said 3 or 4, Drew. Don't try and change the narrative. And Matt's not trying to.
No, you said
avoid
Sabozalai and Finger, who we've also been linked with. Remember? Ain't that what you
Wait,
said,
shout out to the
Matt?
people. I'm gonna watch Transformers this week. Oh god, yeah. Rise of the Beast looks sick. But anyway, yeah, go on. You were saying, Drew?
In it, Matt. Remember, said, all right. So let's just say we get Kefran, we get Kone, and we get McAllister. We've been linked with Sabozalai. Ain't that what he said? So it's like, would you sacrifice Thiago for that extra signing? So I would just say no to Sabozalai.
Yeah.
No. Well, I'm saying, is it 2?
I knew that was gonna hit Matt.
Yeah,
Is it
you know.
Is it 2 midfielders and you keep Thiago, or is it 3/4 midfielders and Thiago goes?
I think
I told you, man.
No, but you're doing a disservice though, because you're making
Naomi Watts Fabinho, brother.
Bro, you're making it seem like it's just 3.
Fabinho's not going anywhere.
Bro, I think we might. You know how you were saying, Carl, you think it might be 2. Yeah, and even I was like, I think it might be 2.
Yeah.
It might be if we get 3 looks as things stand right now, would you say 3 is realistic? 3, sorry.
I still don't think 3 is realistic. Still can't. I'll be honest. I still can't get my head around Liverpool getting more than just McAllister.
Oh no, you're wrong.
Because you're conditioned, bro. This is what they've done to us, bro.
It's not just condition.
Minimum 2. No, trust me. Minimum 2. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
I look at what we've got, guys. Bro, we've got a lot of midfielders.
We've just lost 3.
Matt, we've lost 3 on paper. 2 of them, bruv, weren't a midfielder combined.
No, you're doing FSG things now.
I'm not, Matt. How many minutes did Ox and Naby play combined?
Yeah, that's because Klopp could utilize them. No, but ask Klopp. Maybe he was. And again, I'm not
terrible, man.
I'm not Jurgen, yeah. But you have to listen to how he even spoke about them. Like he was like, he wanted them to succeed so badly, but he said that both of them were both unfortunate. James Milner's different because James Milner's obviously available, but you see the other 2 especially. He spoke so glowingly, and we can all sit here and say he's lying. He might be lying, but I don't think he is. He genuinely thought when he signed those 2 players, they would be mainstays in Liverpool. It's just that it never happened because both were badly injury prone and just had a bad luck. It was just unfortunate. They were supposed to be here now, and the others were supposed to leave. Like,
can I bring it back around again?
You guys still ain't answered my question. I'm not gonna.
No, I'm gonna come at it from a different angle. Then, Cal.
I'm not.
I'm gonna come at this from a different angle. There are 1 or 2 of the players in the midfield that, because of their flexibility in terms of they can play maybe on the left side, on the right side, they can play defense. I think some of those players can be also put into other places in the team. So Elliot, for an example, is an automatic forward and midfielder. So you could take him out of that midfield option if you wanted to and then make him one of the forwards. Do you get what I mean? And you can do that with 1 or 2 of the other players, maybe, where you can say, maybe you can do this, maybe you can do that, maybe you can move this. Few might go on loan. Like, it might be a little scenario like that where it won't just be so cut and dry of like, those are the numbers and it's like crazy. Plus, if you do separate them, and you get your mainstay people to play Premier League, and then you get some of the other players to be your cup players, your Europa League, your Carabao Cup players, people still might kind of get enough game time to keep everybody happy if we're winning and everybody's on a vibe. Do you get what I mean? Like you go with 4 or 5 of those players and you call those Europa League guys. You go with 4 or 5 of those players and you call those the Premier League guys. And you mix and you match here and there and you keep everybody happy. Do you get what I mean? You can spin it, bro. You can spin it.
I'm not telling you, I'm not asking you guys what we would do. I know what we would do. We'd have a Prem team, we'd have a Europa team, and we'd have some sprinkle of rotation there. We know what we would do.
Yeah.
But from a club perspective, from a Klopp perspective, we know he's not a man that likes to really shift around and make wholesale changes. We know he's not.
I hear that.
We will have McAllister, Thuram, Kone, Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, Bichetic, Jones, and Elliot. Guys, 9. I don't see us having 9. I see us having 7 or 8. And even if we had 7, bro, we've seen Gakpo play in midfield. We've seen Trent play in midfield. It's not beyond crazy what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want this to happen. I want us to get 4. I want us to get a DM, Thuram, McAllister, Kone, in fact, if I'm going to go real crazy, I'd love 5 and I'd get rid of a couple, man. But I know that's not going to happen.
All right. Can I just
Are we going to really do what we want?
Here's what I'll try and bring a little bit of faith and also based on reality in. Once upon a time, the only part of our team that got rotated was midfield. And we all sat here and we knew why. Because that was the only part of the team that he trusted. Because at that time, everybody was about that life. Even players people hate now, at that time, were about that life. We had Ox, Naby, Milner, Hendo, Genie, Flacco. You couldn't pick who would play. There was a time when you couldn't pick who would play.
No,
he rotated their midfielders all the time. He did.
No, but you could.
No, Cal. You couldn't, bro. He rotated them all the time. And maybe he will go back to that. Because I think the only reason Klopp doesn't rotate is if he don't trust you. But if he gets in Thuram, Kone, obviously McAllister, and then a few of the boys we know he already does trust, like Jones and Thiago, who's to say he won't go back to rotating the midfield the way he did in 17, 18, 19? He did. Our midfield used to get rotated. I know Genie, Hendo, and Flacco were seen as the starters, but he did rotate the midfield all the time when all of those guys were in their peak. He did. I remember it because I remember thinking, oh, right, shit, he's gone with Naby and Milner today. Or, oh, right, you know, like he used to do it. So maybe, Cal.
I asked you the question. Do you think we sign 3 midfielders without selling one of our midfielders?
I don't think we do without selling one, no. So but I got a feeling it might be some players go on loan. I think Elliott and Carvalho will go on loan.
Carvalho, I didn't mention Carvalho for a reason. He's not seen pitch or Carvalho.
I think those will go because apparently we're not willing to listen to permanent offers. We do see a future for him, but we just not right now.
But they're insisting
he will go on loan.
Yeah, I think we're insisting on. I think that what was the report I was reading? Saying something like Liverpool would maybe sanction a deal if there's a buyback clause, but they won't sanction a permanent deal and just be gone with him. Like there'll be a buyback if we was to get rid of him. But I still think that the players pushing for the move, not Liverpool. Hence why there's been we haven't accepted Leipzig's first offer, but apparently they're coming back again. Let's see what happens there. But I do think Carvalho, unfortunately, won't be a Liverpool player. He ain't stupid. He kind of knows as well we're gonna be buying more players. So as well,
would you guys entertain the idea of Besetic going on loan?
No.
There's no harm with him. There's no harm with him going on loan, but it depends on. No. But it depends on what we do. No, but I think you're saying that because of you kind of expect like the shopping that we're gonna do, and if it's the minimal shopping that you expect, there's a big problem, Cal.
No, but I'm saying it because we can't rely on Henderson and Fabinho in that DM role. I'm more reliant on.
No, but we'd have Kone.
No, but if I said to you, we bought 4 midfielders like we were supposed to. Let's say we bought 4. Let's say we bought McAllister, Kefren Thuram, Manu Kone, and Dominic Szoboszlai. Yeah. 4. You're telling me we couldn't say to a Besetic like, go out alone. You're not going to get a lot of playing time, but obviously, like you're going to come back and you telling me that couldn't run.
The reason.
Or am I just choosing the wrong player? Is that what it is?
For me, it's the wrong player. Elliott, I would say, yeah, he can go out on loan.
Fair play. I thought so. I think it must be.
Maybe even no, it'd just be Elliott.
Maybe all 3 of them. Maybe Besetic, Carvalho, and Elliott.
Just be Elliott.
just be. I don't trust Henderson and Fabinho as a 6 anymore. I just don't.
We'd have Manu, bruv.
I know,
but Manu still needs a break, and he's still learning the role. And one thing we've seen from
Flacco can play one-off games now and again. Come on, but he's not like
no. Flacco can.
He's gonna want to though, Drift.
But you see, adaptation.
Is Flacco gonna want to sit there and play one-off games
after the season he's had? He don't really have a choice though, Cal.
But this is my point then. So there can't be an argument when I turn around and say I want to sell him.
No, I said I get your logic if it means that we're bringing in a player. Because remember, the conversation was like, I said, look, if you told me Caicedo's coming, I'll be like, okay, then Flacco can go. But I'm talking about the player himself. I just don't believe he's finished. But I would sacrifice Flacco if it was for a full regen of the midfield, because I agree that he's one of the more disposable players in the team. So I haven't given up on him, but I still know he's more disposable than the others if you've got to go and do what Matt just said. Kone, Thuram, Szoboszlai, and McAllister, I'll be like, okay, cool. I fully get Flacco's just got to be one of the sacrificial lambs. It wouldn't be disrespect. It wouldn't be a liberty. He's still an absolute fucking Liverpool legend. But it would be like, bro, it's just your time to go right now. Because that midfield right there is saucier than a motherfucker. So I'll be like, boom. And Szoboszlai will be like us getting Fekir 4 years later. It would feel like there's some form of like, what's the word? Not rejuvenate. What's that word where like justice is kind of like it comes back round again? There's a word for it. Redemption. That's it. It'd feel like a redemption. You know what I mean? That
I'm gonna be real with you guys. Yeah, you see, if we sign Szoboszlai and Kone in one window, you may see tears on the stream for me. I don't think I'll be able to hold back the emotion. I've been really scarred over the years when it comes to transfers, you know. See Michael Owen go, Coutinho, Torres, Xabi Alonso, bringing in Aquilani, seeing Coutinho go. Like, if we go and seeing Fekir sign and then still not become a Liverpool player, if we got Kone and Szoboszlai one summer, my pain would have been worth it.
Bro, what about...
Like, I'll be real with you. Yeah. I don't think we get either of them.
Cal would be crying like when you watch a 6-year-old do a Jackson 5 on Britain's Got Talent and you're like, where's this kid get this talent from? And you just feel that lonely tear of happiness just run.
It wouldn't be a lonely tear, dude. It wouldn't be lonely, bro.
But you know there was. I know every man's watched TV with his girl and had to do a little and just make sure that he don't let the tear out when he sees a little 6-year-old killing a Jackson 5 tune.
Man's got the power to roll the tear up. Where the tears just hanging, he manages to draw it back up. Draw it back up, you know. Listen, Cal, if we was to sign, all right, would you? I know Kone's the one
signing Diouf instead of Anelka. I've been through it, man.
Yeah.
You know how much I really want to.
Would you still be over the moon if we got Szoboszlai and Thuram? I know Kone's the one though. That's why I feel like it's Kone's the one that kind of would make the difference in it for you.
Anyway. The reason why I'd be over the moon with that, but still be hesitant. That DM role scares me, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I agree with you. I agree.
I'm worried about.
You wouldn't live with it though.
But do you have to have a full out DM if all of your midfielders are very combative?
Yes.
If you've got ball-winning, combative, energetic, athletic midfielders,
you know, I was thinking that the other day.
Actually, have to have somebody.
No, you do. So I'll tell you why. The most attacking side in history, arguably, is one of the Barca sides under flipping Pep in it, yeah,
and Busquets.
But that's what I was getting. But you see, no matter when they had Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, David Villa, flipping Pedro, Busquets was there. So when the man were doing it,
go back again, Matt. When Claude Makelele left Real Madrid, what did them man win?
There's always in every amazing team.
Can't have no passengers,
bro. When we were at
PSG had Verratti doing up DM.
No. But the difference is they didn't complete. They were sick, but they didn't win. Remember, we won the league. Fabinho.
They were still a good team.
No, but it's different.
But they didn't win it, bruv.
It's different. They didn't win a Champions League.
I want 7 in the cabinet.
No, but there was still a good team.
No, but I'm not diminishing PSG
in the cabinet,
bruv. We won the league. Fabinho DM. Man City won the league. Rodri DM. Barcelona win leagues and Champions League. Busquets DM. Real Madrid won the Champions League and the Liga last season. Casemiro DM. There's a reason.
Who was City's DM when they beat us to the 13-14 title? I'm trying to remember.
Fernandinho. Must have been.
Yeah, it was.
Was he there? He wouldn't have been
there. Fernandinho, when he there?
I think it was Nigel de Jong.
Was it de Jong?
I think it was Nigel de Jong.
Bruh. But that's what I'm saying. There's always one guy
Okay, so they
there.
still had a natural.
Someone said Fernandinho. No, I hate to say. Oh, was I right? Was it Fernandinho? I thought
it might have been. It was 10 years ago, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. Let's say it doesn't matter whether it's Fernandinho or de Jong. What I'm saying is, bro, there's a DM. You know what DM stands for sometimes? Well, don't mess about. You don't mess about. Listen, you see the DM spot,
man,
bro.
for real.
It's bro, it's crazy.
Destructive mother as well. That's
Yeah.
that's what it stands for as well.
For real.
So hold on a minute. So who do we need to go and buy then?
Fernandinho's first season at City. That's what I'm telling you. And who took over from him?
Ugarte or Rice, Drift. That's who we need.
Nah, he's gone
Ugarte or
PSG,
Rice.
though.
Yeah, but Cal, we know those are two players that we won't go for. So
and we need to find a DM somewhere, bro. Alan Varela in Brazil, then go and get me a DM, bro.
You might not
go and
like
get me.
this.
I
You
need
might
a
not
DM.
like
what if we just
we've been
do
linked
things
with
a little
Lavia,
different?
you know? Would you take Lavia?
I look, Nabia's a good player. He ain't ready yet. He's not. And again, when I say this, I think people need to understand my perspective.
You don't think he's ready?
No, he's not.
Is that? But is that because again, he's young and he's gonna. I'm not even talking about the game with us. Yeah, he's young and he's young and he's still learning the game. However, if there's one thing I can sit here and say is the potential there is crazy. It's just that it might not be at that level where we need to be. So you might be right. However, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes players that are at other teams and are not playing with better players, they only play to a certain level. But bro, I'll be honest though, Lavia playing with more experienced players and just like playing for a bigger team, he might do better or he might do worse. But I do think it's a chance that Liverpool should not pass up if the opportunity arises. Now, I'm not saying go all hell and earth for Lavia. What I'm saying is, if there's an opportunity to get him at a decent price, I think it's something that we shouldn't just go, he ain't ready, fam. He ain't ready. Leave him. Just leave him. Because you know what? Something? When we was talking about Basuma, yeah, from 2 seasons ago now, maybe, I think it was Drift that was the one that was saying Saicedo. And I was saying at that time, bro, he can't replace Basuma. He's not ready yet. Lo and behold, look at Saicedo now. And I'm not trying to say
level above.
Saicedo, but that's my argument is that you sometimes you have to take a chance, bro. You agree?
And what if we look at it like this?
No, I disagree, but I'm just saying.
What if we look at it
what
like,
you said?
We always moan we don't buy the player before he becomes the player. This would be that with Lavia, right? It would be getting the player before he becomes the player.
But this is the difference, so Drift. We don't have a player above. If Lavia comes in, he has to be the man right now. That's a lot of pressure. It's like saying to Bashek, next season, Bashek, you've got to be the man. Like, I'm not being funny. Bashetic is more experienced for Liverpool than Lavia is. Bashetic's played European football. Hear me. Bashetic played European football against Real Madrid. It don't get much bigger than that. Bashetic's played for Liverpool already. Bashetic's played in a terrible Liverpool team already. But Lavia played for Southampton.
Yeah.
The pressure is very different.
True.
The criteria is very different. The expectations are very different.
But it's sink or swim, in it, like one of them, as they say.
Why take that risk? Because I'm not being funny, guys. Our competition dictates what we should be doing. It has to. Rodri's at City. Casemiro's at United. I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle go and get a bad boy, but Bruno Guimaraes is no slouch. Arsenal got Partey looking at Rice. If Arsenal get a Rice, that's another team.
I hear you.
Like,
I hear you,
that's
Cal,
our competition.
But sometimes if you're old enough to talk back,
I can't bring a Lavia to the table and talk to a Rice, a Ugarte.
Nah, do you know what? You might be surprised.
He's so good for his age. But let's be honest, guys. If I was to say to you right now, who are you taking? If you had the choice, you're not choosing Lavia.
No, I'm not. But my argument was if the opportunity. Now, like I said, I wouldn't move heaven enough to get him. I'm saying if the opportunity arises, yeah. The reason I say that because it kind of goes back to Drift talking about Saicedo and how even back then I said he was good, but I don't know if he could replace Basuma, who obviously I don't even know what happened to Basuma. But anyway, lo and behold, you look at Saicedo now, 12 months later, bro. Everybody wants Saicedo. And yes, there may be a part of me that thinks, do you know what? With Lavia, he could be like another Saicedo. But maybe what you're saying is also true because you're saying, remember, Saicedo stayed at Brighton for another 12 months to be who the guy is, yeah? Lavia would have to move to Liverpool and be that guy. But what I'm also trying to say as well, there are young players who are ambitious and don't fear. Like they have no fear, so they believe in the moment, because they believe in their ability. So that's why I think it's a gamble, but I think it could be a calculated gamble at the right price. Like that's what I think.
In an ideal world, you know what I'd do? I'd buy Lavia and I'd leave him alone somewhere in the Premier League. This season coming is too big to be putting your weight off the shoulders of Lavia.
In the wise words of the legend Bernie Mac, if you're old enough to chat back, you're old enough to get fucked up, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro.
Hey, don't get me joking now.
If he's ready, he's ready. If he's not, he's not. But like, let's just see what go on.
No, but
like, let's be honest.
This is such a defining season.
What is the difference between? That's a major factor. But what is the difference apart from talent? Because I don't think he's as good as the people I'm about to mention. So nobody get mad at me. But what is the difference between Lavia, age-wise, and Tchouaméni and Camavinga?
They're ahead of him, Drew.
But we wouldn't have cared about their age, and Camavinga was 18.
But because not at the time. At the time, we were.
He went Real Madrid at 18. Camavinga,
and he wasn't a starter, bro.
No. But what I'm saying is, nobody here would have cared about his age. Nobody would have cared about his age.
No, Drift, keep the pressure on. Now we got him in the pressure cooker. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Wait.
He was better. We can't sit there and say Lavia was better.
No. But that's not the argument. The argument, what you believed in Camavinga, and you're right. When this is me actually saying you're right, by the way. Well, you believed in Camavinga. I believe in
Lavia, by the way. I believe in Lavia.
No, but what we're saying is that belief that you had in Camavinga. Because remember, I think. Oh, you know what it was? Because we were talking about utility players. And I think we were talking about Alaba, maybe. And then you said Camavinga. I think so, something like that, yeah? And you were like, bro, Camavinga's the guy. I mean, just for like, he's good, but is he good enough? Bro, he's gone to Real Madrid now. And albeit some of the players are getting old, but bro, that guy there is a problem. When I say Camavinga's a problem, he's a problem. And I'm not trying to say Lavia can be that guy, but I think Lavia has potential. Dare I say, like a Camavinga, where you just don't know, like the potential's there, but you go to a bigger club. I don't know whether you're gonna get better or whether you might feel the pressure and mess up. But I think it's a chance that you take at the right price, though. Again, I think a
relegation battle makes a man out of you, if I'm being honest.
No disrespect here. No disrespect. I'm not even being shady when I say this. When Camavinga went to Real Madrid, he was learning off three of the greatest midfielders of this generation.
I knew you were going to say that, you know.
With all due respect, if Lavia turned up in Liverpool tomorrow, I can't say the same.
Yeah, but maybe he's not a Spider-Man and needs his Iron Man to like
hold his hand. Learn off Fabinho. It's the intent. You can still learn off Fabinho, though, bro.
They're two very different.
Maybe he's just got it, bro.
He might drift, but we're not in a position where we can be taking so many risks. In my opinion, in one window.
But we still got.
If you're going to go and get a 6,
we still got Kone. It wouldn't be a super risk in my.
Remember, we're saying if he's the other, like, remember, we're not saying he's the.
Do you know how vital DM is in our team?
No, you're right, but isn't it on the basis of we get 4 players, or is it basis of we get 3 players? By the way, because
3 or 4.
No. If you get 4 midfielders, I think you're allowed a Lavia. You know, I got to be honest.
Okay, so who are you taking Lavia over Szoboszlai as the 4th midfielder then?
Did I say that? Let me sit back and do what McAllister's doing.
So who's the one that drops out? Because we can't drop McAllister because we already signed.
If I'm being honest, McAllister's practically already signed. I've already said this. I've gone on record. I know you're not going to like it, but I've said this already.
No, I don't.
I would go. You see the whole Kone and Thuram thing. I want both, but I can't lie. If it meant we could only have one of Thuram.
You're more established than Kone in the 6, though. Is he even better than Kone in the 6?
I think he may be slightly better, but Kone's a better player.
I don't.
He's way.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know. Whereas if you said to me, is Ugarte or is Rice or is Caicedo better than Kone in the 6? You're not even getting a debate.
You know what it is, though, bro? Sometimes you have to take a risk. The only reason I'm taking a risk because he's the 4th player. If you said to me right now, Matt, we're only signing 3 midfielders, are you taking Lavia? Then I would say no because the risk is too great with what the rebuild.
Most important, though, Matt.
Yeah, but it's also about the numbers and can we cover that position if we was to get like, let's say for example we get McAllister, Kone, say we get McAllister, Thuram, and Szoboszlai. I think we can go and get a Lavia. I think we can, and I don't think we would cry.
I'm gonna put it like this: if we bought Caicedo, Ugarte, or Rice, and the only other midfield we bought was McAllister, I think we'd mount a title challenge, even if we didn't sign a Kone and a Thuram. I'm not saying we'd win it, but I think we'd mount a title challenge, provided they stayed fit, obviously. Without a DM, if we sign Kone and Thuram and McAllister, I don't know if we mount a title challenge.
Yeah, you're asking a lot because you're asking Kone to do. Basically, you're asking Kone to kind of like almost be like Gino Wijnaldum and just like
DM in our system is it's probably the most important position. I'm not saying it's the most important player plays there. It's the most important position. Every time we've been at our best was when Fabinho's betting at his best.
I agree. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Not just from a defensive standpoint. Everyone forgets Fabinho was dinking balls over to Mane and Salah to score goals as well. Fabinho was looking at his wrist after he smashed one in against Man City. Looking up in the heavens after he smashed one in against Man City.
For times like that back in the day, you know.
Like, I think everyone forgets when Fabinho's on, Liverpool on. Some of our best performances this season when Fabinho's been on. The Man City performance at home, one of the best performances we had. Who was one of the man of the match in that game? Flacco. That position is so important. When Bichette, guys, remember,
I know,
we were terrible. Bichette came into the team and was a good 6. And look how much our team improved around him.
I agree.
Guys, I'm looking at.
I agree. It's about the players.
I'm looking at Lavia's stats right now, and he averages around 3 or 4 tackles a game and around 2 interceptions a game. That's pretty good, you know.
It is, but depending on the
that
system,
is pretty good.
Remember, Southampton are always on the back
foot. I know, under the cosh. However, but you still got to get your tackles in, though.
You're right. Agreed.
Because you could just, like, I don't know, like miss the ball.
I'm just saying, we don't want to be sitting here doing a Monday show in 2025 and Lavia's an absolute well beaten. We're like, do you remember when we was talking about we should have signed it?
You know, and that's
a risk either way, though, Drift. It is a risk because you can't sign every single player. We can't.
If you get, I think Matt is right. It's all about the price. If I heard that Liverpool could get Lavia for about 25 to 30 mil, I'll say absolute no-brainer. Get it done.
Maximum I've heard is 40. Would you? Okay.
Well, here's the thing. They paid 12 mil for him.
They paid 50 for Lavia.
No, but Cal, remember we heard it was 70 for McAllister. Like
but McAllister had a clause in there that someone found.
But they've been
for
relegated
with add-ons.
Remember that adds a lot to this. They've been relegated. Southampton can't really necessarily.
Man City's the only team that's got a clause in the contract.
But that's next year. That's what teams are trying to buy him this year.
That's what I'm saying. Hence why I think it's going to be about 45 to 50.
No.
A relegated team.
I'm gonna say 35 to 40 max. Personally, I think 35 to 40. Personally,
I don't know. You know, they paid 12 mil for him. Even if they get double that, they're still making profit.
35 to 40. Do you think that's worth the gamble? 35 to 40.
Yes and no. Yes, because he's quality for his age, but no, because him and Bichette are 2 18/19-year-old CDMs. That doesn't do it for me.
Well, but he's 20 at Christmas, so like
he's still a kid.
No, but what I'm saying is like he's closer to being an adult than Bisetic is. Because Bisetic literally only just turned 19, right?
Again, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful when I ask this. Is he that much better than Bisetic right now?
I would probably say he's just a little bit more physically imposing than Bisetic.
Yeah, he's different type of player. They're different type of players. That's one thing I will say.
Right there, that's the answer I feared.
But no, but that's good. They're different. So you got two different DMs.
No, but as much as I love Bisetic, as much as I rate Bisetic, Bisetic ain't starting or getting close to the starting lineup.
I said that he shouldn't be a start. No, but I don't think he should be our starting 6. Let's say Lavia was the starting 6, but then Bisetic could play there if needed.
But my point still stands though. The competition dictates what we do.
All right, let me for the question that you're not gonna want to answer. Would you rather get Lavia in, or would you rather keep Fabinho there?
Oh, I didn't even see that coming, Matt.
I think that's where we're at.
Yeah. That's where we're this at. What it feels like being on the other side of the devil's advocate.
Yeah, bro. I think that's where we're at. Still.
And Cal, while you're making your decision, remember the sign that's above your door when you come in as well.
Raw, this is what it feels like being on the other side. My medicine taste is horrible.
What are you saying, fam?
You know what? I'd probably go. Yeah,
need
do you know
that.
what?
Do you hear that
I would
music?
go Lavio. I'd go Lavio over Fabinho at the moment.
And
Cal's chest just warmed up like he took a shot of tequila there. Did you see it, bro?
hey, differently. But that's why I feel like where we're at, Cal.
But that's not me saying Lavio's great. That's me saying how much I'm worried about.
No,
Cal, you don't
no,
have to register him now, and in 2 years' time, you've got a homegrown player already
But your
there.
footballing
Boom.
mind tells you there's.
You're set on both sides, bro.
You know, I think personally, I think you said that because your footballing mind said to you, is there more risk of seeing Fabinho play like he did last season, or is there less of a risk of Lavia playing the last game he played for Southampton against us? And I think you looked at that and thought, do you know what? I'm
not judging Flacco off that game though, because Lavia was pretty.
No. But I'm just saying Flacco as a whole, me and you especially more so than Drift have said, the legs are gone in it.
Shall I tell you what it is with Flacco? Flacco's been one of my favorite players since he's been here. I don't want to see him go out flat on his back.
This is bro, and right now
I'm throwing in the towel. That's what I'm affected.
You would, innit? You would.
Because I think next season would get so much worse where we'd be sitting there. Bro, and I've seen what we're like as fans. And I'm putting myself in this category. You start to forget the great things people have done because you get blinded by the absolute joke that you're seeing.
No. Big up Rebecca and Flacco, man. No.
I genuinely believe we keep him for another season. I think it's gonna be detrimental to his legacy at Liverpool.
So let's bring in Lavia and then we let Flacco go.
Surely this is where scouts come in though, right? I mean, Lewis at Benfica, Alan Varela. There's got to be DMs out there.
No, you're right. No, I'm a member. The only reason I say Lavia is because I think he's the one we've been. Well, I see quite a few links appearing. Like one of the Belgian journalists as well said, surprise, Chelsea and Liverpool are definitely.
Only thing I'm not too happy about is that he's quite short. I didn't actually realize how short he was.
How tall is he? 5'8" or something?
Yeah, he's only 5'8".
But then I'm not really. Short. But look at Mascherano though.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mascherano.
He like 5'7".
Yeah, but Mascherano was a generational player, innit?
No, that's true. But actually, we didn't know that at the time though. Yeah, time over time, innit? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, when we bought him, we knew he was still a bad boy.
No, we knew he was sick. But
who would you say is more physically imposing, Bajcetic or Lavia?
Lavia.
Bajcetic 6'1".
Yeah, but he's very slender and lightweight.
Yeah.
So it's not always about height.
I've seen.
No, I get it. But your DM, when it comes to winning headers and stuff, height is very important for winning headers, isn't it? So 5'8" is actually you know what I mean?
In terms of getting busy,
just move the needle, do something, go get Declan Rice, man. It's long now. Because with all due respect, if Declan comes in,
we're not doing the.
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv.
If Declan comes in tomorrow, with all due respect, Henderson's being sold by me the next day. And
I actually think that even Klopp would be okay with that.
No, he wouldn't.
No. I genuinely do believe if he got Declan in because he could put all of the trust to carry out the duties and all of the stuff that he has with Henderson on Declan because Declan is that type of character. So I think he would probably be. No, I'm not. I know, but I mean, I think that's something that could make Klopp be all right with it because he wants to have those type of characters. And Declan is quite Henderson-like in his character. He's got that leadership. He's got that personality. You maybe would, see Klopp be a little bit more okay with losing Hendo if he got in a player like Rice.
Right, let's help the rest of the supers. Sorry for bringing the mood down, everyone.
It's the money why we wouldn't go for Rice as well. Okay, it's just the money.
I think it's Champions League football. I think Rice wants to play Champions League.
But I think Rice would look at it and go, 1 year. Because I don't know. I could be wrong.
He's only 24.
20, he's coming into his peak years.
So you win the league in your first year at Liverpool, then you get to play Champions League the year after.
Yeah, because City are just gonna roll over, innit?
No, of course not. But if we bought Kefram or Kone, Rice and McAllister, we are 100% the only other team who's gonna win the league outside.
And then add Sabozza. If we add Sabozza to that, we win the league.
Yeah, but even if you don't, I'm just saying Kefram, Rice and McAllister, and it's us and City again to win the league without a shadow of a doubt. because our attack and our defense is all right if the midfield is fixed. So
Jay says, are Pep's teams at City better than Ferguson's? The 99 team special. Ask me on Sunday, please, Jay. Ask me on Sunday. Because I think people forget about that 99 team Man United had.
Yeah, team was special. It was.
Ian says, I watched the French league and Kone is way better. We don't need potential. We need to challenge City. I wouldn't say Kone is way better than Thuram.
He's probably just meaning what you lot were saying, as in he's ahead of his development. That's probably.
I think he's more developed and more refined.
I think he's more developed, more refined, but I wouldn't say like because they're different players though.
But at the same time, we don't watch the French league as much as
because Kone obviously in Bundesliga, isn't it? Like and Thuram's in playing for Nice, but they're different. Kone is more refined. I've said that he's more refined. However, I think the ceiling for Thuram is higher.
What's harder, guys? To stand out in a bum team or to stand out in a good team?
Standing out in a good team.
Because everyone around you is so amazing. So for you to stand out in that team.
But I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, see, when you got a bum team around you, look at Enzo at Chelsea. Wouldn't even know he cost 10 million, never mind 100 million.
Like Mignolet looked like a world-class keeper at Sunderland.
Goalie's a bit different because you're constantly getting peppered. But like, if you're a midfielder or a striker, you can look so bang average in a dead team because you just everything's bringing you down. The mood, the confidence, the players you're playing with. It can work the other way. So if Kefram is sticking out in a dead team, it might be as impressive.
I would rather Thuram personally.
It's one of the reasons why we rate Ronaldo and Messi so high. Them two stood out in amazing teams.
True.
No, I hear you. True. I'm not even disagreeing. I'm just saying maybe we look past the whole how much you can be brought down in a dead team, and all of a sudden, once you get back around good players, you're just able to just be who you are. So if you stand out and you're around dead food, it's probably harder than we think. You know, we just automatically think if you're a good player, you'll just look good. I looked at Enzo at Chelsea and I thought he looked like a £10 million player. I'm not even joking. Like, he looked awful. Nah, Cal, did you actually watch them last 10 games, bro?
No, obviously not.
He looked awful, bro. But it was what's going on at the club, isn't it?
I actually think Enzo will come good for Chelsea. I really do.
Yeah. I think so do I. He's a super talented player.
Eaton says Fabinho, Kone, and Thiago Klopp won't throw 3 signings in. Yeah, I hear that. Sam Max says if we buy players on potential and develop them, Liverpool is just a glorified Dortmund, Leipzig, or Brighton. Nice to watch for one season, but what do these sort of teams win? Absolute bugger all. What is Liverpool now? It's a different perspective of looking at it. What I would say is we do have experience in winning stuff, and we have players who have experienced winning stuff. So I do see where you're coming from, Sam. But I think our situation is different from the others, especially Leipzig and Brighton.
Our owners spend as much as Dortmund. That's what the problem is.
If that. Adrian, thank you very much for your super sticker, much appreciated.
Big up,
Mark says, but Drift, how does Thiago fit in the new system, the 3-2-2-3 system? Looking at the role of the right CM and Liverpool not sure, are Liverpool not sure Thiago is suited to either of those jobs?
Well, if you're talking about Trent playing in that 3-2-2, I get where you're coming from because he's inverted in. But if you was playing if you're just playing 3 at the back, for example, and it wasn't 3-2-2, it was like 3-4-3 or something like that, then you could quite easily have Thiago and Kone or Thiago and Thuram like in a pivot. That would work. But it's about options, isn't it? Well, we go back to 4-3-3 for a game. Like, you know what I mean? We want to be able to have like that flexibility that we can do anything we actually want to do because we got the pieces of the puzzle to do it. So
yeah. Messi FC says, can we all agree the funniest thing Klopp said was Naby fell crazy, huh? I will miss him. Matt, any new hashtags?
What's this? Can we agree the funniest thing?
Any new hashtags?
No, that one is the maddest. I remember when you man told me, you were like,
do you want hashtag Naby team?
Old time's sake, Matt.
Oh, hey, listen. My guy, you know. Listen.
For old time's sake.
All right, big up Navigator, man. Big up on your new journey, bro. Trust me.
I was going to be shady there, but it's not necessary.
It's not.
Leave him. Just let him leave.
No, I know.
He's gone now, Drift, man. He's gone.
And he's gone, bro. He's gone.
I was only going to do it to wind up Matt. I like Nabi. I just like winding up Matt.
Pimp in Distress, big up Pops, says Big Jurg's son is sporting director at Borussia Mönchengladbach.
I heard that as well. I heard that.
That's 4D chest if you're able to call your son.
That's great. But what happens if
lower that, please.
We was to get Kone for us? They would. Do you think FIFA would go? Oh, the father son team didn't.
We do.
What you mean? The same way Newcastle are about to get sponsored by a brother who's on the board of the sponsor.
Anyhow, FIFA or UEFA try and do any of that nonsense with us, you'll see.
Look, this is the message for them if they ever try to come with any of that kind of fucking stupidness. Hold on. Give me it.
And that me I tell you, you're pussy. Me ready for yam up your blood clot.
Oh, none of that rubbish about.
Get them signings in. I'm all right. We're shelling hell of them videos that are around.
Anytime, you never know. Anytime when I want to try that pussy, on the done, me not try to no man boy, no boy to do that pussy.
It's the aggression for me, man.
It's true.
Jay says FSG runs Liverpool like Cat Williams does his son. I can get you Jude, but that's it. Or I can get you Matt, Kone, Thuram, and Van der Ven. And look, I think it's the right decision.
100%.
If we just needed a Jude to finish the missing piece of the puzzle, I'm all for it.
Yeah, we had to do a lot of work.
But we ain't even got a puzzle at the moment. We've just got a couple pieces.
Can I be honest, guys? Even if our squad was squadding, I still think it's better to get 2 or 3 bad boys than just one. I always think the numbers, if the quality is there, would be better than just the one. Unless you're talking about a 22-year-old Lionel Messi. Like, Jude Bellingham's a good player. And this isn't coming from a place of saltiness, because I remember one time when everyone kind of looked at me sideways when I said, I think he's a bit overhyped. Jude Bellingham is not good enough to be the player that you literally are like, it's him or nothing. Like, he's not that good. He's a wicked player, but he's not Steven Gerrard or Lionel Messi, where you're like, just all in, just make it happen. Like, if you can go and get a couple of other players, it always makes sense.
I say that about why I'm so frustrated about what happened last transfer window.
I hear that.
That was when we were being offered players that weren't good enough, though. Kefram and Kone are good enough. Now, Cal, we could have got Kone last summer, 100%. But
we could have got Kone last summer. We absolutely could.
No, we could have. We could have.
That wasn't who we were looking at,
Bro,
or who we were offered, should I say?
Bro, it's not about who you're offered, bro. If you want to play, you go and get them. Kone was there for the taking.
Well,
Liam says, big up, guys. If we do get Mac, Thuram, Kone plus a good centre back, could you see us challenging on all 4 fronts?
If we get Mac, Thuram, Kone plus a good...
At least 3. At least 3.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I could. Kike says, sorry to do this, but it has to be said. How long until Klopp gives Kone and Thuram the Carvalho treatment?
No, we cannot think about that.
I mean...
No, that won't happen, man.
None of us would have speculated that with Carvalho, so it's
not. Carvalho's a bit of an anomaly, because Klopp normally does actually bring players in and then they get played. It is weird what happened with Carvalho. I don't actually know what happened. I think we're having a bad season and he wasn't willing to take the risk.
Tsimikas.
But the following year, he did start to give Minamino more game time, and he played well. I don't know. And we got Minamino like halfway through the season, so that first part was a little bit of and then we had the lockdown year and it was all over the place and we had a bit of a crisis. Maybe Minamino was just like a victim of like timing, like just poor timing for Minamino. It was like halfway through the season, then we have the crisis of the lockdown thing, and it was like, I don't know. You could be right, but like it could be circumstance, but I don't know. Carvalho is a bit of a one-off. Normally you get to play.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened.
Minamino's not really doing anything at thingy though, is he? Like Monaco, he's not really. I don't think.
No. H says Cal could find negative in winning the lotto.
It tell us money changes you.
Eddie Benches. I'm laughing because I actually would still.
What you saying, Drift? Yeah, you paying £25 for hamburgers now? Yeah, all right, I see you, bro. I see you, bro. £50 steaks and that. Yeah, all right.
Money change you, bro. Don't let the money change you. There's a Morley's around the corner, bro. Don't let the money change you.
Like my brother said, the
Eddie
money ain't
Ventures
changing.
says,
You ain't got enough, bro.
With these new signings and youths coming through, thoughts on Klopp's contract extension because of this new 2.0 project is going to take a while. Would you? Do you think?
Well, he's got 3 more years left on his deal, right? So
how many more years? Yeah,
he's got 3 more years left. So the first 2 would be the revamp, and then the last 2 would be when the team is what he wants it to be. So one more year of refining, and then hopefully it'll be where he needs.
I think you could be right. I think he maybe does 1 extra more year, and then he goes potentially. But he would have set everything up though. Everything will be set in it.
For Gerard. Jay says we can't keep using players for free though. That's true as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna read this out. H, man. What are you doing?
You're lucky Will ain't
Johnny
watching, fam. Keep my wife's name out your Will watches the show.
Johnny HD says 1.1k watching, 400 likes, make it make sense. Guys, over 1,200 of you watching. Let's get up to 900 likes, please, guys. Before the
Come
show
on,
ends.
guys.
Come on, you lot, man.
Jada Activist says, let's not hold onto the past at the expense of the future. For all we know, we might be signing our next legend. Oh, that's a bar, Jay.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Is that about Lavia?
I think that's more about potentially losing or keeping Thiago, actually.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, not a bar anymore. No. You lot change up quick still. Jay says we can't say take more risk and then get gun shy when it comes to risk. How he is either him or not. No, I hear you. I just think
he's talking about Lavia.
Yeah, no.
I just wanted to make sure you understood who he was talking about.
I actually think that this one backs up that the last one was about Lavia as well, to be honest.
No, I don't know.
It kind of does go back to back. Still.
It wasn't. That last one was about Thiago.
Yeah, it kind of.
No, we're just asking questions. Asking questions.
Can Kone not learn from Fab? Gladbach doesn't play with a lone DM in his defense, if I'm not mistaken. He doesn't. Like Kone coming into play as a 6 is a big risk, in my opinion.
Fair play. Yeah.
The ICD says thoughts on recent links to Kessie and Koku. No to Kessie, absolutely not. And I have not seen enough Kessie. Of Koku.
No, but right, is it PSV that one? Isn't it the Turkish guy from PSV? I think. Is that the guy?
I think so. Yeah. I've never seen him play, so I can't.
I don't really know much about him.
I haven't watched him play.
I know, I think I know who he is, but I ain't really seen nothing. So yeah, can't comment on that personally.
LFC Network says, would you take Milinkovic Savic 35?
I wouldn't any. You know what? I used to 2 years ago. Something sound weird.
Yeah, didn't you lot want Milinkovic Savic in January though?
Yeah, I did.
January. That was more cow.
But now they're dangling Szoboszlai and Kone. Money's changed me, Drift.
Oh, is it final, people? Sorry, I got it wrong. Final.
Money's changed me.
Money don't change we.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We are money change. Bro.
But if you get Szoboszlai, we are danger. Ed says Kone, Thuram, and the French brother Ibu strength. Yeah, the strength would be crazy. No one's bullying us with them three on the pitch.
Nobody.
No one.
The intimidation as well. In the tunnel where them man will fill out the shirt as well, you know. It's not a joke.
Yeah, bro. Fully said de la merde. That's how said de la merde.
There'd be whole heap of. I told you, look, there'll be people getting batted up on a daily basis.
And when they start speaking French, like aggressive French, are you crazy?
I would feel sorry for any midfielder
and Nunes as well, you know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. We'll be sticking it on people, bro.
Even Diaz throws his weight around a little bit as well.
Because remember, this is Ibu without his like his French colleagues, isn't it?
Without brethren, yeah.
Could you imagine Ibu with his
and let's not get it twisted. We all know that when Verge gets involved, it gets serious as well. So
it does, bro.
It would be a mad thing, bro. You would not want to come Anfield. People will start calling Anfield the favelas, bro. I don't care if they're French. Like, man, then will start thinking like, no, I don't want to go Anfield, bro. You get bullied up there, bro.
Ibu, bro, you don't want none of that smoke.
It'll come like Stonebridge Estate, bro. Shout out the North London man, them. It'll be a madness, bro. You just wouldn't want to be around here, bro. You know what I mean? Or Summer Leighton. Summer Leighton, bro. You don't want to go around there, blood.
Top boy. Anthony Jones says, big up Kop-Ish. 50 mil for the Szoboszlai or Viega for 35?
Szoboszlai.
I just want to be able to just, you know, that player rating, Szoboszlai. It's a cool name, isn't it? I just want to...
Bro, an attacking midfielder who can get goals. I don't get me wrong. Viega's had a very good season, and in fact, he saved. Yeah. Viega saved last game of the season. Yeah, but and he's been amazing. But just in terms of just like what Szoboszlai offers, bro, like attacking. Szoboszlai is the guy, bro. But anyway.
Sultan says, should Mac take penalties immediately? Big up, lads. Yes. With all due respect to Salah, yes, he should.
Yeah.
I've always said, even when he was putting them away, I didn't think Salah should be our penalty taker.
Sultan says, Matt, please no hashtag Matt Tings, hashtag Kone Tings, or hashtag Taram Tings.
You on them. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool.
Shout out
He's
to J.
definitely going to do a
Super
hashtag family business if we get Kefram.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying nothing. I've got something might be in the works though. If we sign something, I can't even lie.
Says, oh, sorry, fellas. The bar was about Thiago.
But the second one was about Lavid. I'm just saying it was.
Marcus says, sorry, that was a typo. I meant the role of a right CM and left CM in the 3-2-2-3 is not one I think Thiago is suited to.
It's because he wants the two midfielders to be like them box to box energetic. I know you. Yeah, I get what you mean.
The funny thing is, if we're talking about a 3-2-2-3, then effectively Trent is one of the two.
Trent would be one in it.
Trent is one of the twos. So could you not have Trent next to
That's
Kone,
why he
or like for
Thiago
example,
being
and then Thiago and McAllister would be in the other two?
That
could work.
Yeah. That could potentially work, I think.
And then he could be the one who floats around.
LFC Sam says, keep up the good work, fellas. 30k soon, God willing, man.
Big up, bro.
Appreciate
and on that note, smash that subscribe, guys.
And the notification bell. M. Tarmizi says, fam, off to big up yourself, M. Tarmizi. Fam, off topic. Your favorite Zlatan moment for me, Ajax solo goal, like dropping them ops in PlayStation. Street never forget the Jogo Bonito freestyle.
That goal that Tarmizi's talking about is the greatest goal ever scored.
I
don't know if you lot have seen that goal that Ibra scored for Ajax. It's the greatest goal. It's the greatest goal ever scored.
Everybody's seen it. Exactly. If you ain't seen
no, I don't know. There might be people who haven't though.
Let me see. Wait. Do you know about the Jogo Bonito that he's talking about?
Yes.
No, I don't know.
See the Jogo Bonito. There's an advert where he goes up against Cristiano Ronaldo and he's doing kick-ups with chewing gum.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. That thing is mad as well. That's mad.
I mean,
my favorite. No, go on.
Goal against England, the bicycle kick from like 30 yards out.
He scored two. Remember, he scored a hat trick. Remember, he scored a hat trick. Packed in.
My favorite Zlatan moment is when they asked him what he gets his girl for her birthday.
I remember that.
He said, "I don't get her gifts. She has me.
She has me." I remember that.
He plays the character very well. Here's the thing: Zlatan plays the character very well. He's actually meant to be a really down-to-earth and very cool guy behind the scenes. That does a lot to charity and all those things. He does a lot of charity.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kept that persona for so long.
Don't quote me on this because I haven't checked the stat to see if it's official. But Zlatan didn't not win the league till he was 29 years old.
I think he only the first place he went where he didn't win the league, if I'm not mistaken, was Man United.
No, I think there might have been a time before.
No, there was another one. It might have been
I think it might have been Juve or I think it might have been in Italy. Might have been one of the times when it was the first time.
He won it with Ajax. He's won it with Juve. He's won it with Inter. He's won it with AC. He's won it with PSG. He's won it with.
No, he's won the league with every team he's played for.
No, I don't know if he won it with Galaxy.
No, do you know? I think it might have been Barcelona. Might have been the first time he didn't win the league. Did Barca win the league that year? I don't think they did.
Yeah,
he's got. Yeah, they did. Because he got. I don't even know how I remember this stat. Quote me if I'm wrong, people. I think he got 24 goals in all competitions in his only season in Barca. In 40-something appearances. 24 goals?
But did they win the league that year?
Appearances.
I feel like they did.
I don't know if they won the league.
I don't know. I remember that much.
I think Man United is the only club he didn't win the league.
Yeah, I told you, no Galaxy. I told you, no Galaxy. I was right. I know.
Didn't he play?
Because he didn't win it for United either. He didn't win it for United either. So no.
No. But the point I'm making is every year from the start of his career till he was 29, he won the league. So literally from when he burst through from like 17 or 18 or whatever it was, he won the league every year. Yeah, because
he even won Milan their first Scudetto after how many years?
Yeah, it was mad. It was like he won. He literally.
Yeah, you're right. So it would have been around.
He didn't know what it felt like to not win the league till he was like 28, 29 years old.
Yeah,
how mad is that?
How many goals did he score, people, as well, in that Barca? I just want to know. Was I right? Let me see if I got calm.
20s, I think.
I said 24. I feel like it's around that.
He does not like Pep at all, though, innit?
We can't stand him, you know.
He does not like Pep.
The personality is clear.
Hates the way Cal's been a villain this show. The way Cal's been a villain this show. Prayers up for Robbie and Stevie tonight. Cal Filler have them doing all night fixing up the garden. Oh my days. I'm just playing devil's advocate, H. I'm sorry. Marcus Fleming says greatest goal ever scored, Maradona versus England. Thoughts? When you look at the moment and everything, it might be up there. It might be.
Yeah.
It's the Ibrahimovic one still. If you want to add in like the moment.
Yeah, you have to add in everything around it, innit?
If you're adding everything, it might be Bergkamp versus Argentina then.
No. Maradona's is better than that one.
Oh, is it 22?
Messi's goal against Getafe rivals Maradona's, but the
because of the type of and who's against it. You think of everything.
Here's the thing, and I know you lot might shoot me down for this, but if you're a very skilled dribbler, scoring a goal where you did a lot of cool dribbling is like a little bit more natural than a ball being passed from about 60 yards, and you've got to control it, and in one movement, flick it over the defender's head who's coming to try and tackle.
Over his head.
Or we'll flick it back past him, like control it, flick it back, and then outside of the boot to score the goal in a World Cup quarter-final.
But in the same way you just said, if you're a great dribbler doing that's like cool, are we going to act like Dennis Bergkamp didn't have one of the best first touches?
But it's still hard to execute that first touch from a 60-yard pass.
No, but you're
regardless how good
it's hard to navigate past 6 man in the team as well.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not easy. But I'm just saying, dribbling comes easier to them.
But Bergkamp did what was expected. If that
the
makes
man
sense.
have been doing that all their life, skipping up 4, 5, 6 man. They're like Maradona used to do that with his eyes closed.
You know, another one that's kind of sick that gets is Zidane's one in the Champions League final.
Oh, cold.
The left foot volley.
Weak foot.
No. I think Gareth Bale bicycle kick was better than that, though.
No.
Bro, the ball was in the air. My man had enough time to I don't even know, go off the pitch and go and get a drink of water and come back and then wait for the ball to drop. It was crazy.
Yeah, but if you go back, I know it was against us, but if you go back and look at Bale's bicycle kick, it was insane.
Bro, no, I'll be honest with you. It's a lot more difficult to do a weak-footed volley when the ball is dropping from a crane. Bro,
Zidane didn't really have a weak foot, though.
Of course obviously he's not as bad.
I agree with you on that. He didn't really have a weak foot.
No. But Zidane was still right-footed. He was
right-footed, but his left foot was. Like,
He
you
was
know what I
sick.
mean?
He
Like,
was sick. Don't get it twisted, but bro, come on, man. The ball was falling from.
no, the goal was sensational, but I
Yeah.
think it's harder to do what Bell did.
Nah, do you know what? Look who's in goal, fam.
Facts.
Man did this.
Yeah, he did.
No, but I'm just talking about the execution of what happened. Because I don't even think Marcelo's cross was the type of cross to be bicycle kicked. Like, it was a bit like quick. There was like whip on it. It wasn't like it was hanging in the air. And I don't know how he even
know
thought
something
to
crazy?
do what he did.
Do you know something crazy? Just quickly before we move on. Last one. Emre Can's bicycle kick. It's gonna sound crazy. Do you remember how low the cross was?
That was better than Bell's one.
This is what I was gonna say. I don't know if it's okay.
Bell did it in a Champions League final, though. You got to add the occasion.
But see, degree,
right?
bruv, Chan could have broke his neck.
Emre's execution was better than Bell's.
Bruv, Chan could have broke his neck, fam.
Chan's bicycle kick was outrageous.
Bruv, you had to get that perfect.
It was outrageous. I'm not.
It was so low.
It was.
Shout out to Red Oxtail for your super chat. Dean says, "Hola, gents. Love and light. My most difficult football player names: Jakub Blakovsky.
Oh yeah,
I believe that's
Blaskovsky. I think it is.
Socrates Papadopoulos.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try that one. What's yours?
I don't know.
Probably
that one there. That
Kolbin Sigperson.
I bet it's not even how you say it or something. It'll be something wild.
Oh, Sigerson. Maybe that P is like silent.
No, the P silent. But that's not a P, bro. Look it. It's got a tail at the top and the bottom.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
It's got an extension.
Yeah, that looks like a gang sign, bro.
Whatever country he's from, it might be like the way they say P. I don't know.
Shombe says Zlatan, when he arrived in LA, LeBron sent him his jersey as a welcome gift. Zlatan signed the LeBron shirt and sent it back to LeBron Savage.
That guy.
Yeah, they are beefing. LeBron and Zlatan are beefing.
He's gonna go into movies now. I reckon he's gonna be in film.
Like I say, he played that role like Zlatan. No, he's a legend though. He's a legend. He's a legend of the game. You can't say he's not. He's a legend. Of the game.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic is an absolute.
He made such. You can't say the man was actually a freak though. When you think 6'5" and he can, people sleep on what he was like in his prime. Do you know Zlatan was nuts?
He was unplayable.
Do you know how agile he was for 6'5"?
He was close.
Crazy.
Just remember. Him and Adriano were a front two at one stage.
Bro.
That's a mad thing.
Different.
How do you defend them two?
You can't.
Imagine if it's beef.
Man said he had the Brazilian emperor with his 99 shot power.
And Zlatan with his 90. Hold on, we're laughing.
Pro man.
Zlatan's shot power was about 98.
No, you're right. No, but I'm just saying, Adriano. I'm just talking about pro, innit? Drift knows what I'm saying about the pro thing.
One of them's gonna hit you with that roundhouse bicycle kick, and the other one gives you a double hand punch in your face.
That is so true. He had the tech of a Brazilian. He did. Zlatan's tech is crazy. His tech is crazy.
Is he like
He was mean as
like
well.
half Algerian or something, isn't it? Like, what is that? Because I know he represents Sweden, but like he has like a mix of some other nationality, right? I think it because Algerians are ballers. Like if you go down the history of all the like Zidane, Benzema, I'm sure he's got like Algerian in him or something. He's got something else in him. So
he might do. Would you say he was more technically gifted than Berbatov? Because I personally think he is. Personally,
he was more technically gifted, but I don't think he had a better first touch.
I disagree. You haven't seen no. The reason I say that,
Berbatov's got the best first touch I've ever seen, man.
I've seen Zlatan do first touches that you know what it is because I don't want to go without sounding mad. What Zlatan could do, Berbatov couldn't do. If that makes sense. So like
controlling the ball.
So say like the ball was played like basically at your at chest level, Zlatan could bring his foot up and control it and kill it dead. Like I'm not joking.
I hear what you're saying, but I think
Berbatov would take it down with his chest, but the ball would stick.
I think Zlatan's better in every other aspect. Berbatov's first touch. I'm with Drift. Berbatov's first touch.
Bro, no, you man are sleeping, bro.
Berbatov's first touch was fucking disgusting.
When I show you, no, Zlatan's first touch is nuts, bro.
Berbatov didn't.
So is Berbatov.
Berbatov didn't even.
But that's what it is for you, man, because he was more nonchalant. That's what it is.
No,
He's
no,
more
it's not,
nonchalant.
bro. I saw, but I think I've seen Berbatov live. It didn't make sense.
Bro, Zlatan doesn't make any sense, bro.
No, I hear you, but it felt like cotton falling on silk when Berbatov was controlling the ball.
it actually did.
It made no sound.
Did, bro.
It made no difference to what it just wherever he wanted the ball to land.
Yeah,
That's
no,
where
I
it
hear you. I'm not listening. It's not even like a wrong or right answer.
The man would
just
be
that-
looking
that's
the
just
other
what
way
I-
as well. Like he wouldn't even be looking
Yeah.
at the ball. He'd already be looking at something else, and he'd have controlled the ball. It's like,
Some of
how did
Zlatan's
you
first
even do that?
touches is just in like some of them.
I think Zlatan's looked more stylish, but overall, Berbatov's first.
No, do you know what it is? He had more variety to trapping the ball. Like I said, bro, the man was a black. Like, bro, he's 6'5". Yeah, you shouldn't have no right to like trap the ball. If the ball's like in the air, and then you jump in the air, you lift your foot up on, bro, some mad stuff. Like,
I agree with you that he used to do little things like that.
but Berbatov couldn't do that, but then. I don't know. It's a tough one, yeah. When I think about it, because Berbatov, he didn't have to do that, but then what he could do, like the ball would just stick in it. So it's
Like
mad.
Velcro.
I mean, if we talk about first touches as well,
Yeah.
Zinedine's a damn
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know that,
Yeah,
but
Ron-
there's many. There's a few.
Maradona. When I watched them clips of Maradona,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
first
Now
touch
Maradona
was
is
insane.
he's fake as well.
I saw
a few-
Maradona control a tennis ball that got whacked like 50 feet in the air.
Bro, and he's just all 1 foot, you know. Have you seen when Maradona? He's just like, I leave the right. If I need it, then I use it.
You know what? Tyrell, Neymar's got a touch as well. Still.
Yes, he does. So does,
He does.
bro. We're forgetting about Messi, you know. I can't even lie.
Oh, for real.
Well, actually, because if the ball was, me push like, if the ball was falling, it's gonna sound so mad that it would never happen. But if the ball was falling from the moon, who's the one player you would think could trap the ball under pressure?
Berbatov.
No, but the earth was just gonna blow up.
Yeah, no,
Berbatov.
You pick a Berbatov over Messi, over Ronaldinho, over Zidane. You might want to think again.
Berbatov's got the best first touch I've
But
ever
remember
seen.
when I said to you, but I haven't told you what foot it's gonna fall on, so you got to take that chance. You're talking about Berbatov on his strong. Remember, it's falling from the moon.
Oh, you mean like either foot?
If it's either foot, then it's Zidane.
Drift, darker than moon, yeah. Transformers falling from the moon. Yeah, the world's gonna end, fam.
If
it's either foot, Zidane might be the.
I think it might have to be Zidane because we're talking both feet, you know.
Or Ronaldinho. Zidane or Ronaldinho.
Yeah,
if it's
do you know
either
what?
foot, yeah. If it's
I'm
either
still going
foot,
Zidane.
I think Zidane maybe, but Ronaldinho's the other.
Oi,
Bro,
do you know what football gospel?
who?
This is a flipping shout.
Hey, you know what?
if you're talking about ambidextry,
he's
100%, but
Badly had
not
a touch.
first touch. I wouldn't say Cazorla's
No.
first touch can talk to Zidane and them, man.
If Santi had a mean first touch.
He did.
He was good. He
with
was
both
good.
feet, bro. But managed to take corners with either foot.
He was super ambidextrous. Him and Pavel Nedved, I don't actually know what foot they actually are.
Yeah, bro. Never's another one. I wouldn't say his touch was as good, but you're right. Ambidexterity is crazy.
Do you know who had it? Do you know who had the deceptively disgusting touch? Canu.
Not deceptive.
Oh, you know.
But I don't think many people think about. But his
Yeah.
first touch was
Well,
disgusting.
Canu could do
you know?
the flipping Rabona, Elastico, and all that.
Actually, I know who I'm picking if it's either foot.
Who?
Bergkamp.
Nah, not.
So the world is about to end, and you're saying like
Bergkamp.
the ball was falling from the moon, and if you
Yeah.
don't trap it, we blow up.
Bergkamp.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still going Zidane because I don't know if it's gonna fall on Bergkamp's left foot, and I don't trust him as much as I trust Zidane.
Have you
A
not
touch
seen
is
how
another one, by the way, guys.
you haven't seen Bergkamp controlling the ball with his weak foot?
A man said dirt cow. No, if it's dirt cow, then I'll see you in the other side, bro. You know when Goku in Dragon Ball Z had to take when Cell was about to blow that piece up, bro. I swear down. Oh man.
Jay said the ends in France is called a banlieue, if I'm not mistaken. That's what.
Hey,
Alright,
bro,
let me
we
put that in
need to hear
Google.
that.
Let me put that in
Hey,
Google chat.
we need
It's
to
gonna
hear
be
that, though.
Banlieue Anfield.
Cal, how do you spell it, Cal? Spell it for me.
BANLIEUE.
Yeah.
Benley
Yeah.
Anfield.
Banlieue Anfield. Where you playing the Banlieue? Said the Lamed.
Oh, bro, we need to hear that.
Oh,
Anfield,
you
that
know,
tune.
It's suburb.
Oi.
Nah, I need to hear the ends, the roads.
You pronounce it Bonye.
I'm around.
Yeah, what's roads?
What's the road? Didn't it? Road. What's the roads?
Not the roads.
Innit? And after that, type in risky roads.
Rue.
Ghetto. What's ghetto in French? What's the ghetto? Let's go ghetto. What's the ghetto in French?
Ghetto is where are we?
Oh, ADA J3.
It's just Le Ghetto. It's literally just
Le
you
Ghetto.
just put Le Ghetto.
Suburbs are the hood in France. No, fair play.
Okay, cool.
Let me
Man
put
said
gangster.
Man said Le Streets.
Gangster. What's gangster in French?
H says waiting for Drift to have his Messi is an elite moment. H, you're onto me today.
Why would you pick me, H? I would never say
he's sending subliminals at me.
He said that cow.
no. Do you know, speaking of that, I watched a documentary about Messi the other day, and even though I will die on the hill that R9 is the best player I've ever seen, Messi's the best footballer to ever live. Like his story, everything. Man. When you look at the whole thing, when you just watch him putting up that World Cup to complete everything, you're like,
he completed football, bro.
He completed football. Messi completed football.
Yeah, because it's not just about talent; it's about like your legacy, like what you left behind. And as much as like I will still be more honored over Messi for different reasons, but it's like you got to look at the journey, like what they've actually done. Like, bro, man completed football. We all used to sit here and say, as sick as Messi is, and he's one of the GOATs, is he that GOAT? Because he ain't won a World Cup. Messi just won a World Cup. We can't.
You know what? Actually, Imran's got a point still. He's never won the Europa League.
All right, bro, come on, man. Messi don't mess about with them Europa thing there.
What if because you know apparently McAllister spoke to Messi about like that Anfield atmosphere and that as well when he was like thinking about coming to Liverpool. So what about what
Messi starts shivering?
He just froze.
What if we bring in Messi to be covered for
Robbo,
Salah
don't
for
speak to me about Andrew Robertson. Don't speak to me about him.
What are you saying? Bring in Messi for one season to be covered for Salah.
Obviously,
bro.
To be cover.
Man said cover.
You always do the most. This is what I mean, bro. You always do the most.
Man said cover. Bring in Messi, be cover for Salah.
You want to cover? Go get a duvet, Drifty, bro. What are we doing there?
He's 35 now, isn't it,
bro? Messi is. It don't matter.
Messi don't cover no one. He has his own spot, bro. I'm not saying he's a top, but he has
create the 10. You create the 10 for Messi.
And say, "Oh, you're covered for next man, bro." You slap in your face.
We create the 10. We create the 10 for Messi. Don't worry about that.
Would you take Messi? All jokes aside.
Yes, of course.
You don't think it would upset the apple cart?
What apple cart, bro? He'd churn out apples, bro. Bun it, bro.
Bro, all jokes aside, if Messi was to land in Liverpool, it would make everybody think that we could win every trophy.
H, where are you, H? Where are you, bro?
Bro, we're talking about if Messi put Liverpool shirt, bro, I kid you, bro.
What are we doing here?
I would have seen everything I needed to see in football.
Messi I understand that. That would be amazing. But let's keep it a buck. PSG didn't do nothing, and they had Messi, Neymar.
Look how dysfunctional they are. They're Mbappe FC. They're not PSG.
I'm just saying, it don't always work like that, does it?
I'm sorry, Drift, to have so much sauce that we'd have Thiago and Messi on the same pitch, along with Salah. Oh, diddums. Bro, what are we doing there?
Man said diddums.
Drift, if Messi was to rock up at Man City on a 1-year contract, no matter who we signed, we'd actually sit there and go, yeah, it's never going to, it just can't. Messi, even at his age, you use him as a 10, and you don't play him every game, bro, Messi will... I mean, it's Messi.
Bro, there would be no more low block, bro. There'd be no more low block.
Innit?
I never said it wouldn't work. I'm just saying I don't think it's as cut and dry as you lot think it is.
Nah, bro. It's cut.
Nah, leave him, man. Leave him. Nah, leave him.
It's cut. It ain't dry. It's cut. Cut. I'm telling you, bro.
Sean Bay said Luis Garcia versus Juve, big goal.
Yeah.
Bad
serious goal.
T. Michael says Ibra versus England or Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos for me. Roberto Carlos. That's the best
What
free kick.
in terms of the goal?
Just, bro, that
you know what,
we've never seen a free kick like that though.
That they were both as special as each other. But I think Matt's right that the Roberto Carlos one is the more of like
we'll never see that again.
You never see it. It's an anomaly. Like the ball should never have shifted.
Well,
like
I mean, he did it again from the corner flag from Real Madrid. But yeah,
true. Man hit the ball so hard, the ball was crying.
Jesus.
Hey, listen. What did Dan say for fellas? I did as well. Oh my days. Bro. It's real, you know.
Man.
It's real. Like,
oh man.
No. Bro, it's crazy, you know. It's crazy.
Oh my days.
Man. Messi. That's what I'm saying.
Man. Man.
Oh. Messi. In it, no pun intended. It would get Messi.
Oh man, said a nitty, you know.
Oh my days.
You're forgetting Amrabat DM. Van der Ven is Kabak 2.0. I don't want to speak on Van der Ven. I think a lot of the fan base is getting hyped because they've seen a clip of him sprinting back to save a shot off the line.
I don't think quick in it.
I don't want anyone's watched him play.
I ain't seen him play, so I can't really. I just see a man's got pace, so I can't.
Yeah, like just because he's got pace doesn't make him good.
Thiago Lloris had pace, and I thought he was going to be the guy.
But I thought Misaka was going to be the partnership to take us to the
that's what I thought as well.
Amrabat, like the hype died down, obviously, but it'll be in the final if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. Against West Ham, I think.
He's fit, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing him versus Rice. I think that's going to be a good battle.
I'm just looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be a brilliant game of football.
I think it will be a good game.
Sean Bay says John Barnes as my favorite as a kid, but there is no one I love like Robbie Fowler when it comes to Liverpool. Even Gerrard comes close. Robbie Fowler #1. I hear I'm the other way around. I'm Gerrard then Fowler.
I hear you on that one. Robbie Fowler was like my idol kind of growing up, especially like when I was in primary school.
Yeah, he was my guy, man.
Bro.
I plead the fifth.
Red Oxtails. Yeah, I think you should. Red Oxtail says, how much over our wage bill with FSG go over? As little as they can.
They wouldn't go over. They wouldn't go
over. Probably won't go over it.
Yeah, I think they'll actually be fine this summer because of the players we've let go.
Exactly. A lot of wages are coming off the wage bill, isn't it?
Sean Bay says,
speaking of Oxtail, Sercal, did you lot discuss this video at some point, or was it just randomly in here still? Or
what?
Speaking of Oxtail, there's a video in here, and it's like it's based on something that happened before, and saying Oxtail just made me remember.
I'm not following. What?
Oxtail patties, I'm really too nice, and I heard Golden Crust do be sliding with their patties.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
I'm so glad you said that. You know the chat will be saying it's me, innit? I look at Matt uploading food videos into a football channel.
Honorable, Drifty, just play it for a sec. Look at Matt, have you seen it?
Nice.
Oxtail patties, I'm really too nice, and I heard Golden Crust do be sliding with their patties, but they not Uncle Bev. Stop playing me for real. So some oxtail hit it with some green seasoning, some oxtail seasoning. We're gonna slide them with some garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and some white pepper. We're gonna sear it on all sides, right? Put it in the pot. We're gonna let it cook. Now there's some flour and some butter. We're gonna hit it with some salt, some sugar, some water, and some turmeric. We're gonna knead that thing, make it all come together. Now we're gonna use a rolling pin and roll it out. Cut circles out of that. Then we're gonna add some cheese, some oxtail, close it up, pop it in the oven, hit it with an egg wash, pop it back in the oven, and you know I got a bit of stop playing me for real.
Yeah, without the juice, obviously, at the end.
I can't even say that.
Matt, tell me that's not fire, bro. Bro,
that's elite.
That's the elite patty.
That oxtail patty. Are you crazy?
Matt, is your nose sweating?
No, it might be still. dripping.
Bro.
I can smell the oxtail from here, bro.
I'm
My
not
nose
gonna
is
lie. I
dripping.
could actually. Watching the video, I could
Bro,
smell.
when I saw that
oxtail.
video, when I saw,
Elevating, like my stomach's growling.
when I
bro.
saw that video, I swear down, like I left my body, like I separated, like my spirit went to that shop and said, "I need that, bro." I kid you not.
Anywhere, anyhow, I see someone cooking that up. And
If
selling
I
that,
hear anybody say, "Oh, they know what the oxtail patties,"
bro,
and you don't holler at me,
yeah, I'd
Nah,
lose a lot of respect for both.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You'll be a
I'd probably
problem
leave
still.
the channel if one of you did that.
So
to
would
me.
I. I'd hand in my resignation live on stream.
I wouldn't even
You know-
do that. I would just bounce.
Do you know what?
And go and get the patty.
Something else I had for the first time. Have you lot ever had fish pieces? Like
Fish
the
pieces?
West Indian style. So it's basically like a fritter / dumpling, but they're like in little bits. So like you just basically eat it like popcorn.
No, I haven't. No.
Oh
no.
my days. I had it on my sister's birthday for the first time at the weekend. Oh my days. It was like,
Hold on.
it
So
was
what is
like
it? So it's like
heaven.
what was it?
It's
So
basically like small pieces of
Yeah.
saltfish wrapped up in like fritter / dumpling batter. And they're like really small. So it's like you're eating popcorn. It's a little bit bigger than popcorn, but it's like you're eating popcorn, but it's like fish dumpling / fritter piece. Oh my days.
I might have to.
Boys,
try that.
it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like that.
You lot know about me and my saltfish already. Like I forgot I was at a party. I didn't.
Yeah, because you're saltfish patty for life.
I'm saltfish patty for life, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
If they say they ain't got a saltfish patty, I might walk out the shop.
Like Imran's said he's had that. I've had that at my missus, mate. Okay, yeah, Imran's had that still. He's had that.
Imran knows as well then. Like, and I didn't even realize that my dad makes it.
Aye, sorry.
One second,
Big up
one second.
EZ13. Brixton New Things. Bad. Absolute fire. One of my work colleagues put me onto that place. Ah, divine.
Might have to
Sensation.
check it out.
Sean Bay says the best first touch goes to Lukaku. Boy, Lukaku's winning at the moment, man. We can't even diss Lukaku at the moment. Hates says Matt once said Skirtle had a good first touch. Can't even defend himself. Ed says Messi is the GOAT, best of all time. Pele is the GOAT, greatest of all time. 3 World Cup winners medals. No one else is close. True. I do think Brazil would have won 2 without him, though. I hate you know it's all love, but we can't read out that this one. We can't read this out for obvious reasons. Sean Bay says if we sign Messi, I'll move to Liverpool. I might be on that as well. J Mag says cheers to Team Kopish and greetings from Atlanta. Keep doing what you're doing. Big up yourself, J Mag.
Big up yourself.
Much
man.
appreciated. People, we are going to wrap up here. If you haven't already, please do smash the like button. Guys, over 1,000 of you have been in here strong for most of the show. So thank you so much. Please smash the like button if you haven't. We're on the road to 30,000 subs. Everyone else is having this food and
Mark knows.
Saying I've got some jerk prawns and rice waiting.
Imran knows as well. Hey, you learn something new every day. It's the first time I'd had it. Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna give it a go, man.
Bro, it was man. With fried chicken. I forgot where I was for about 15 minutes, bro. Man.
Yeah, I might have to give it a go. But now, people, it's been a pleasure. If you haven't already, subscribe as well. Switch on the notification bell. Follow us on social media to see when we'll next be going live as well.
Rumor has it you just put the oven on.
What for the patties? Yeah, for the patties. I've got them a lot. No, I wish, bro. I wish. Martin said, put your hand down, man. Stream. Look, for the last time. It's not my hand.
You should keep that background now, though.
I think no, we're gonna have to. Yeah, gonna have to until and then when it gets done, then it'll be the next.
I'm hungry now, man.
I'm starving.
I'm hungry.
I'm talking about festivals and chicken.
Yeah, I'm getting food after this. What do you think is joke?
Yeah, I've got jerk prawn and rice waiting for me.
What is it?
I gotta go and fry my rainbow trout when I finish this.
Jeez.
Jerk chicken and rice.
I'm not gonna lie though, fish is less filling when you're hungry.
Chicken and rice.
You know, like it
Yeah,
tastes
it's not-
nicer, but it's not
No,
as
but
filling.
it's
you know what I mean?
lighter though. It's lighter. But like,
Yeah, I might.
It's better to eat that
Yeah.
now. 100. It's not.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry to cut you. Drift. There's a new tear and share.
Look at these man.
I saw it.
These
The
sugar addicts.
raspberry one.
Yeah, I saw it. Have you tried
You
it?
man?
Yeah.
I bought
These
it.
men are sugar heads. bro.
Okay.
Drifty in the kitchen, bro.
Alright, let me know how that one. Let me know how
If
it
that
goes,
tastes
bro.
nice,
You lot, look how these
Game
men are talking.
changer.
Look how their eyes have locked when man said.
Game
said the thing.
changer, bro. I'm gonna have
That's
the
it.
jerk pawns and rice, little piece of that. Good for the night.
Yeah. I
Watch
got
it
my
down
rum
some
cake to
apple
go
juice.
down with my hot chocolate for
You
afterwards.
sugar heads make me sick.
You know what,
Like,
Cal?
my-
I know you don't like. I know you don't really like hot drinks, yeah. But please
you
try
not
and have
like-
the tear and share with a hot chocolate, bro.
I
Like
don't
just
like
for
hot-
one time, bro. Just you don't like hot chocolate, like not at all. Like just
Nah.
But
you know what,
man.
You don't
know
have
what-
no. Oh yeah, we've already gone through
What
this.
about
know what,
Ovaltine then? Do you like Ovaltine?
Nah.
I don't really
You know
like
what,
Ovaltine. I'm hot. It'd have to be a hot chocolate, bro.
You don't
like
now,
Ovaltine?
well, for me, it's
I'm
more of
now
a coffee or tea.
thinking-
But
I'm now thinking to melt chocolate and to put on the tear and share.
what's wrong with you lot? No, we need an intervention. You lot in the chat.
No, I mean,
You lot in the chat. Are you hearing these lot?
Drift, you're thinking about it, innit?
These lot
Of
are
course I am.
sugar heads, bro. Like, mate,
You're thinking
bro.
about it.
Like this is how bad I am. Yeah, I bought a coconut cake, a 4-pack of donuts, a rum cake, and then the next day I went and bought a 4-pack cupcakes, and I forgot I'd already bought what I bought the next day, and I've got to get through them all now before they go off tomorrow. I don't really know how that's possible, but
No, that's bad. I wouldn't do that.
And you lot want to have a go at me. This is what I'm saying. You lot
Yeah, but
don't
you
know
have
the
12
truth.
No, but you have 12 wings just as an appetizer.
I have 12 wings.
as appetizer.
So if we open up your lot's cupboard, we ain't gonna see your bag of tear and share and all these other sugary snacks.
oh
nah,
yeah,
you sure?
yeah.
Oh no,
Oh
not
yeah,
with me,
see,
man.
you know what I'm saying. You lot
It
go
won't
crazy with the sugar. you
it
know?
won't all get eaten, but I'm halfway through though.
No, but the way you lot talk about the sugar, like for example, Carl made it sound like it's a trainer release. Man said, did you
I've
hear
been
about
dieting though. Matt, I've been dieting though. So this is my little release day. Monday and a Thursday. My
No,
release
but Matt, you haven't seen it. It took all my strength to not pick it up. I know exactly what Cal's talking about. I went over to the bakery section and it was next to the cinnamon, and I thought, "Oh, what's that?" And
No,
the
I
red
saw it,
just
like-
kind of like,
I
yeah, it's
saw
like,
it, and I was like, what? What's this?
because it looks like raspberry ripples. So I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm
hold on,
guy,
what's
bruh.
that? I was like, what's this? So I picked it up. I was like, oh,
What did they
I
not
like
bake it
sugar,
right?
but
Didn't they
like
bake it
that's
right?
too. You see what it is? This is gonna sound so mad, yeah. You see, like a what's
Oh,
the
here comes
famous
the party
donuts?
pooper.
No. What's the famous donuts? Krispy
Krispy
Kremes.
Kreme.
Krispy Kremes,
Krispy
yeah.
Kreme.
So the Krispy Kremes, yeah. You see me? If someone gave me Krispy Kreme, I want the original. I don't want nothing else. I just want the original one.
But
I don't
just the
like-
normal ring donut glaze.
well,
Yeah,
you just want
that's me.
original glaze.
Yeah,
my
I'm cool
God.
with that.
What kind of waste man shit is that, bro?
Bruv, you man are sick, fam. You man need all the glycerin, the jam, all of the chocolate, the sprinkles.
Have you had a jam Krispy Kreme?
I
The
don't want
raspberry
the
jam
jam.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, Matt, what are you doing?
I'm the only one in the chat that's a sugar overload. Make man spaz out, bro.
Nah,
you man
bruv.
must. You when you lot have your sugar, you man like this. You drift. That donut, man. Damn, son. Bro.
I see you. Chris. Hold on,
Oh, it's
sorry,
too
boys.
much.
Uncle Rod has asked, do we know about pepper pot?
Yes, of course.
Nah.
That's my guy's
don't know.
thing. 100%. Yeah.
Oh, I
pepper
don't know
pot.
pepper pot.
Okay.
You know
still.
pepper
no,
pot?
no.
Yeah, pepper
No,
pot.
what's
Yeah,
pepper
yeah.
pot?
It's like it's a meat. It's a meat, and I normally have it with harder bread. My normally my grand would make that, innit?
Okay.
Like my Guyanese side of the family. So that's my
It
Guyanese
sounds
side.
nice.
Right,
Hold
nice.
on. Jam donuts are vile. No.
Oh,
How can
stop it?
I agree. It's too much sugar, fam.
jam donuts are elite? What are we
Do
doing?
you lot all
here?
have? Do you lot have you lot have chocolate donuts and everything there, innit?
Not chocolate donuts. I
Do
do
you know
get
what?
I not chocolate.
I
donuts.
love chocolate, but I don't really like chocolate cakes. I know it sounds a bit weird. I'll eat it, but I'm not really
Hold
into
on.
chocolate cake that
This
much.
is where I need to know, Drift, where you're at with this.
No, it's a bit too much.
Have you ever had the chocolate fudge cake from Costco?
Oh, see, that just make me want to fall down. Me fall down.
But chocolate fudge cake, now we're talking, bro.
Nah, this one's different.
I haven't had that one, no.
How do you, man, consume all that sugar without spazzing out?
Matt, you know how much I've turned my life around? I'm not even going to lie to you. Do you know what I did?
Do you know what? You didn't even make me say something. Do you remember that? Do you remember that time I saw you?
Mizzy knows.
No, but you want to know something? Do you remember that time when I showed you, man, during the pandemic, what happened to me?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah. You don't remember?
You're gonna have to remind me.
When I'm sitting outside.
Yeah.
Without the training. Man's just sitting there like. I was a mess during lockdown, you know.
Do you know what I used to do? Yeah. I'd buy birthday cakes and eat them just like.
No, we're done.
Yeah. That was when I knew that Cal was elite. That was when I knew that.
No, we need to end the stream. You said you have birthday cake.
Back in the day when I was younger, I used to buy a birthday.
You literally what 50 cents said, man. The fucking love cake. That was you.
I'd finish football. I'd stop up at Tesco on the way back from football, and I'd get a birthday.
But for yourself.
My mum would go livid at me in the morning.
No, Carl, you're elite, bro.
I wouldn't finish. No, let's go. I know you wouldn't finish the whole sitting.
Yeah. But it's the fact that you would go and get the birthday cake.
Oh, people in Tesco must have been like, "What is it brother doing?" Like,
man's birthday every day.
You know when I knew that Cal was a different level to me, though. Is when Cal said to me that a share and tear shouldn't last more than 2 sittings. That was when I knew that Cal was on a different level to me still. Now, in fact, Matt, this is the one, because Cal's a G. Cal knows about all the shit. So me and Cal was talking about, like, if you need a backup, Battenberg is the absolute go-to. Yeah. Everybody knows.
You man are talking about backup.
No, but Matt, Battenberg would take me 3 sittings.
I know about Battenberg. That's nice, but it's still not
Cal said a Battenberg is a one-time thing, bro. Man said it's a one-time sit-down, bro. I said, nah, Cal's different level. If you can finish a whole Battenberg in one sit-down, that's different stuff.
The thing is, though,
hit lunch and then I'd have a Battenberg, and then I'd have a Battenberg after lunch.
See, Cal's worse than me, Matt. You have to say Cal's worse than me.
Yeah,
bro.
Cal, I'm not. But you changed now, though, innit?
I've had to, bro.
Yeah.
I'm built like skinny Daniel Cormier right now. I had to change. I'm soft.
It's mad though, isn't it? All the stuff that you love, like, is obviously like not bad for you, but like if you have too much of that, like the stuff that you really love to eat, whether it's like I like, chicken or whatever, or jerk chicken, whatever you want to say, but it doesn't really matter what it is. If you have too much of that, bro, it's just bad, isn't it?
Matt, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it takes me out, it takes me out, bro. It's worth it.
But I want to eat. I want to eat nice until it's my time, innit? I just want to eat nice.
Like, even back in the day, like when me and the missus weren't living together, I'd leave hers at like 2 a.m. I'd get home, bro. I'd warm up about 7 brownies with some ice cream.
I know you're talking my language, bro.
But no, Carl.
Or I do waffles. I do 2 waffles with ice cream and chocolate sauce and strawberries and
my
bananas.
belly will be. I'll be finished next morning, you know.
Cal, I'm gonna put you onto these pocket brownies that I found, Cal. That come in a wrap.
I'm gonna put you on some icing cake I found near my mother-in-law's. It comes in a little plastic container with sprinkles on the top. Man.
No, you man.
The other day, bro, Stevie was sitting next to me and he's like, "Can I have some?" And I was just like, "Nah, you can't, man. Like, you just can't." Robbie discovered hardo bread for the first time the other day.
Yeah,
he's like, he's been moving like a fiend, bro. Whenever he sees the packet, bro, he took the stool into the kitchen, was trying to climb onto the surface today.
I swear, he's moving like that already.
He had hardo bread for the first time. He ain't been the same.
I'm not even gonna lie. His little stomach must have been ram out after having hardo bread. Still,
that's what I'm saying.
It should come with an age restriction. Like, I don't really think he should eat hardo bread.
Now with North, he's been eating it, bro. He ain't the same kid anymore. But no, bro, I'm telling you, I've turned my life around. I used to be terrible.
Of course you did. You used to finish a Battenberg in one sitting.
That is mad. No, but I can't get over the man used to get the brownies and the ice cream at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
you know how
light
mad that-
work.
If
That's
my mum
light
got,
work.
you see how I don't eat
At
rum
2 in
cake.
the morning, though.
You see, if
That's
my mum got
light
rum
work.
cake. If my mum
Yeah.
got rum cake, I would take her icing. I'd take her icing.
With the marzipan.
Yeah. And that's all I'd eat. I just eat the icing.
100%.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. The only way I'm eating that, like, all jokes aside, is if I'm at a party or something. Like, and even then, it wouldn't be sweet stuff. But you man, no, I'm not like I'm more savory in it. So, like, let's say I'm at a party, whatever, a party live. That's normal for me to have like little jerk chicken and rice or something. Do you know what I mean? Like them times there, but I would never. I can't say I've gone home. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I have done that.
Bro,
before. That's a lie.
I was going to say.
I was gonna say I've never come home, or we've never finished streaming. I've said to you, man, yeah, I'm about to heat up my plate and get a big food.
I'm gonna say,
Man,
But
I've
it's
had
not-
to,
but-
I've had to
no, no,
stand
no.
in the KFC queue for 20 minutes for you to
Yeah,
eat
but
a lot more.
that's after we've
than
been
that.
out though. Managed to
Yeah.
rehydrate.
Rehydrate with
Yeah.
chicken.
dancing, bro.
Man's
We weren't even
dancing. I
dancing.
was that. What do you mean? I'm not one of them stand up man that's just stand up
Yes,
in the
we
ring.
were that night, man.
No.
We were them stand-up man that night, bro. We weren't dancing like that. I left there with more energy than when I went in there.
No,
with,
but when
bro.
you go, you have to rehydrate, bro.
Man said
KFC.
rehydrate with chicken, you know.
No, but it's normal. That's normal. With the get
How
the
many-
just make sure
what
you
did
get
he
water in
get?
it.
What did he get?
Just make sure you get
I
water.
think he got a 3-piece meal with chips, I think.
Yeah, it's nothing major. It's nothing major.
What chicken pieces were they?
Why does that
They
matter?
were all side
breast.
All side breast. All side breast, bro.
If you
Boss
get
man
free
probably looked
side
at you.
breast,
Boss
You're
man probably
on.
looked at you and said, "Should I just give you one leg as well?" And you're like, "No, just
nah, if you get all side breast, they actually look at you like, why are you taking all the good? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, take
Yeah.
a smaller piece or something. Oh man.
But you know, if they ever put a drumstick in there, they're boying it, bro.
Yeah, of course, because the
Yeah,
drumstick is nothing.
That's kids.
the
food,
side
bro.
breast. the
I hate
side
when they
breast
do.
is not-
I hate when they do the leg because don't get me wrong, the leg is nice. Don't get me wrong, because obviously meat off the bone, but it's in terms of like quantity. I'll be honest. Now I sound like the madman. It's just not enough.
Yeah,
I'll
That's
be
2
honest.
bites. That's 2 bites for Matt.
And
easy.
everyone knows that. Like even wings. Don't get me wrong. I love wings. Wings taste nice. Obviously, it's off the bone, but wings you have to get. Like I told Drift this, and Drift was laughing. If you get 6 wings, that's I don't even know what you're. What is 6 wings?
Told you. Here we go.
Like what's
Told you,
that
starting
gonna
with
do
love.
for man?
This man looked at me sideways when I said, "You want to share the 20 nuggets in McDonald's?"
Bro, that would never happen. That would never happen.
And I said, "Share."
Go buy your own 20.
You don't think I'm joking? And that wasn't all he had.
Ah.
But
That was-
it is
This
I
one
what
remember
it
that
is.
time we went out. Still managed to get the. What was it? What did we do? No, we got the KFC. No, we got food before we went to the rave Drift or the
Yeah,
place, and then
Five Guys.
came out, and then
And then
oh,
on the
yeah,
way
yeah,
out,
yeah.
got the KFC, bruv.
Nah, but that's what I said, you have to rehydrate, bro. Imagine the dance.
You already filled up the tank before you went in, bro.
No, bro. Remember when you're but you're in the dance, man. Like you know what I mean, man's bubbling
We
and all them
weren't
things.
dancing like that, man.
What do you mean? I don't just stand up there
No,
like
that we did,
bodyguard
bruv. 'cause
settings.
we packed in there. We did stand up, bro.
Yeah, but even when you're standing still, you're still dehydrating, fam.
Nah, you're
be- to-
worse than me and Drift when it comes to the savory, but we're 100%.
Yeah,
worse.
yeah. Now when it comes to safe, I know that. I know I'm bad in it. I know I'm bad.
I
Because I
was
would look at you,
definitely-
man.
I
If you
was
was to get
definitely.
6
I
things,
only ate my dinner to have dessert, kid. That was definitely.
Yeah,
me.
100%. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That was
Aye,
definitely.
even
me.
French toast. What are you saying? French toast, Drift? Yeah.
No, French
Oh,
toast
of
is
course.
nice. French
Yeah,
toast is
French-
nice. I like French toast as well. French
100%.
toast is nice. Yeah, French toast is nice. I like French toast.
100%.
Homemade French toast with the brioche.
Do you know what? I've gone off brioche a little bit, but I used to love
Alright,
it.
yeah, I call you lot.
I
You
used
lot
to.
like it, yeah?
I find them a little bit too buttery now, but I used to love them
Alright.
still.
Safe. All right, should we wrap up there, yeah?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
up
I
there.
can't believe I've actually got to go make food now. Fuck's
I
sake.
can't
Yeah, and I bet you're gonna go make something sweet, blood.
No, I'm just gonna cheat now. I was gonna make mashed potato, but now I'm just gonna put chips in because I can't be asked to peel the potato.
Yeah, of course. It's that time, innit? It's late now, innit?
Yeah,
It's
it's
late.
late now.
It's late.
But I wanted
We're
it
getting
to be a little bit more healthy.
I got rice and prawns.
Okay.
I'll have some salad with it as well.
Hold on, did I hear waffles in there? What?
No, but I will have some cake after I finish.
Huh? What? Hold on. What? What?
I'm gonna have some
Wait,
cake
what
when
else
I finish.
Okay. Oh, see, I knew it.
And I'll have a handful of Haribos as well.
You're not. You're joking. You're messing about. Are you?
I'm dead serious, bro. I've earned it.
Why do you need the Haribo at this time of night?
I've had a really stressful weekend, bro. I don't smoke. I don't drink.
That's not parent life. Man said the weekend.
I don't smoke and I don't drink, bro.
No, fair play. You don't drink either, so fair play.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a handful of Haribo.
No, you're allowed to. No, I can't even say that. You're allowed to Haribo, fam. I can't even lie. Haribo is better than alcohol. Actually, it is.
Apple juice, obviously, that's a given, but
I hate that still.
Tomorrow I'll be back on my diet stuff.
Have you tried the American style waffles with Nutella and banana?
Yeah,
I think I've had that before.
I've got Casper's around the corner now, bro.
But that is. I don't know. Like, that's just.
I might have to make myself some of that for after now. Still, not even gonna lie.
Have you got a waffle maker? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You don't have a waffle maker, man?
No. Am I missing something?
Oh,
just like I don't have a waffle maker.
You are, bro.
Waffle? You lot got waffle makers?
Yeah, he's got a George Foreman though, isn't it?
I've got that too, but the waffle maker gets used though way more.
No, but am I missing the trick? Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? The waffle thing?
Of course. Sandwich maker, waffle maker. You don't have them thing there. All right, fair enough.
No, I got sandwich. No. I'm just saying the waffle thing. I don't have. I got like sandwich.
To be fair, I got pre-made waffles anyway.
Yeah, that's what I would buy.
The pre-made ones.
I buy
the sugar pre-made ones, the Belgian ones, but not the
the American either or. Oh, the Belgian ones with the sugar in them. They hit still. They hit. I've actually got them in the bread bin as well. They hit.
Just out of interest, when you have these
they hit.
When you have these like sweet stuff, what drink do you have? Just out of interest, like
hot chocolate.
What?
What am I gonna have?
You might have trying to end yourselves early. Not water.
No.
How much sugar that is?
Government juice. Nah, bro.
Broski. Even if I have that stuff, you have to have water, no?
Well, not cool, do you, bruv, innit? I like what I like, bruv.
Bruv, do you know how much sugar that is?
I don't put sugar in it.
No. But what I'm saying is your drink to have with the sweet stuff.
Yeah, hot chocolate, but I don't put sugar in it.
A man said hot chocolate with you man are the winners.
I mean, technically, one apple a day keeps the doctor away. They say, innit? I'm just having.
Do you know what?
The juice from
all jokes aside, I would have to have water with all that sugar. You know, honestly,
I'll tight you, bro. But we know you don't really do this sugar thing properly, bro. You're half-hearted, bro.
You're not about that life. You're not about that life.
I hold my hands up. Sorry, my callus already did.
You're half-hearted, bro.
I'm not part. No, I'll be honest. I'm not. I'm part of it.
You see how you want to get me drunk?
I'm part of it. That's what I was saying.
You see how you want to get me drunk? I want to get you on a sugar high one day. Like, see how you deal with it, bro.
But Matt, you know these.
The thing is, I think
there's as much sugar in these as there is in a donut.
No,
right?
but no. I know, but what it is, it's like saying though. But after a while, though, I need like water. But that's just my way.
I take a bottle of water with me as well. Yeah.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is like, if
I get through at least one of these a day.
No, same. What I'm saying is though, like normally, if I was to have, like, I'm quite like, even if I have like something small, like a small chocolate or something, but I don't really eat a lot of chocolate. You know? I was straight away. I'm like, I need water. I don't know why. Maybe that's just how I am. I need a lot of water if I have something very, very sweet. Like there's only so much sweet.
When me and my missus first got together, she gave me an ultimatum because I went through a packet of Snickers in one sitting.
Hold on.
The 4-pack, the 8-pack, or the 12-pack?
No, you don't.
The 5-pack, but from the old school 5-pack, where it's the normal size, not the small ones that they are now.
Hold on, in one sitting.
Yeah, but I don't know what came over me.
You
bro.
must have been stressed.
Were you eating them for Dutch courage or something,
But
bro?
did you hear what he just said? You know the old school.
Oh, bro,
You
I
know,
know.
that's all. You know the Snickers has all changed, like that size and all that changed what they give you now. Like they kind of.
Man said when it used to be called marathon, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That is mad.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. But I tell you what it is. I didn't realize what was happening until I got to the fourth one, and by that,
realize.
And by
until
that
he
time,
hit that sugar rush.
Yeah, by that time I was like, I'm here now. I'm not gonna really leave this to the next day, and just.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You man are legends because I just don't think I could actually cope. I could do that with maybe savory, obviously, like.
Nah, I felt terrible for doing that. Not physically, mentally.
Yeah.
Mentally, I looked at myself that day and I was like, "This can't."
I let myself down.
I did. I proper looked at myself. Was like, "Cow, that's
yeah." I know. I can tell. Even just the fact that just like
I told you, Cal is another level to me. I thought I was the king of sweet. Yeah.
So did I.
Cal beat me. Hands down. He
Yeah,
said
no.
a tear and share might not last for 2 rounds. Do you know how big a tear and share is?
Yeah,
although I won't reveal.
I buy one for the missus. We're not sharing my one.
A tear and share, for anyone who doesn't know, a tear and share is 12 inches in diameter.
Pause.
When we used to, I'm not going to go into detail. You know when we used to go film at the old studio?
Yeah. Talk, Matt. Tell him.
I'm not saying who. I'm not saying what.
You know the handle on the Sainsbury bag turned white, even though the bag was orange, bro. The bag was strained.
The bag was strained. Man had to double up the bag with the amount of sugar that was in that bag.
Look at Drifty's hand; it was red as fire, bro. Holding that bag.
Man would be like, imagine this, yeah. Man would be like, you man, just quickly, 5 minutes away, yeah. Man coming with a bag, just. Best sugar, the sugar seeping out the bag. You know, if a bag pops, you hear the sugar seeping. We finish show. Yeah, you might have to go quickly go to the show. Hear the joke. Man thought he could distract man by getting into conversation. I'm thinking, why are we going back same down to hour 13 from? What's there for you? It's the same sugars, bro.
Drifty's the enabler. Drifty's the one that tells me about all these.
No, because I didn't realize you was on it as well until I realized. Because there was one time we all went there, and then you lot went into some mad sugar convo, and I was like, raw. I really feel left out here because I ain't on this sugar thing.
When I knew me and Cal was on the same wave of being a madness, I don't know where we're coming back from, Cal. But do you remember we went 24-hour Tesco, and it was like 1-2 o'clock in the morning, and we looked like the biggest kids you've ever seen in your life. We both had the basket full up with the cakes, the sweets. That's when I put him onto the cinnamon bagels. Like, we were just packed, and it was like, right, yeah, this is bad still. We're 2 grown-ass men, 2 o'clock in the morning in Tesco.
As I said, I don't feel bad anymore. Brother, I don't smoke and I don't drink, brother. I got to have a vice somewhere in it.
I hear that.
That's true.
I hear that.
Is true.
Having sweets is better.
I kid you not, my weekend was so stressful. You see, when I sit down tonight and I have that cake and those Haribos, bro, I'm gonna whip up the sofa. I'm gonna recline the sofa, put on the UFC. I ain't even been able to watch UFC. The weekend was that busy. I'm gonna sit back, bro, and just dim the light, and that's me, bro. Don't come in and
sugars.
He better not even get out of bed, bro. If Stevie gets out of bed, he better go and sort himself out, bro.
And you know what it is, because you don't want them to see you with it. Because you know what the worst thing is, and let's be real, yeah. You know when you're just you're chilling. No, but I don't know what it's up. But for me, when I'm chilling, like, I might have a late dinner or something, I'm chilling or whatever, and I might be watching something. The worst thing is, like, I don't know, like Kyle walking to him like, Daddy, what have you got? Oh, Daddy, Daddy, I'm a bit hungry. Like, what do you mean you're hungry? It's 2 o'clock. Daddy, I'm a bit hungry, you know. I'm like, what? What do you mean you're hungry? Go back to your bed. Mom.
Yeah, that's the one that then all I hear is, are you really not going to share your food with him? I was like, well, I share with you, and
that line there, I kid you not, that line there just makes me just want to get the food and dash it in the bin, and no one can have it, you know. I kid you not.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm on that.
them
Yeah,
type
feel
of
that
ones.
as
No,
well.
bro, because it's mine. It's
Yeah,
my, bro.
just
You know,
flip the plate over, bro.
as
Flip the
adults,
plate
we
over.
have
Go
our
on,
own
eat it, innit?
secret stash of stuff. Yeah, when your child sees your secret stash, yeah, I'm telling you, bro, you just get vexed because it's yours. You purposely put.
No,
so
I
Kyle's
hear
got his
that. But you
sweets or
said you'd
whatever.
rather put it in the bin than let little man
Bro,
have
I
some.
get no. I never. There was one time.
that is raggo.
No.
bro.
Obviously, I didn't. But there's one time in my brain, I was like, "No, I'm dashing this in the bin, man. What's
Nah,
the
that's how I
point?
feel.
If I can't eat in peace, obviously I won't. In my brain, I'm like, I want to eat in peace, fam. But you
Alright,
eat my
Cal,
food.
The other day, yeah, I made a whole bowl of fruit. Remember, I'm doing this health thing. Whole bowl of fruit. Put it to sit down. I hear Stevie from the other room. Dad, can you help me? And I come back in the room. I kid you not. Robbie's sitting where I'm sitting, in with his hand, his dirty hand as well, bro. Just in the bowl, mango in mouth. Great. So I've gone back in there, like, oh, maybe the missus made him so, because that couldn't be mine that he just.
Of course it is. You know what time
Bro,
it
then
is.
Stevie walks in the room. Oh, brilliant grapes. I'm like, hold on, I'm actually a dickhead to you lot. Because if I stop buying food, no one in this house eats, you know. Am I addicted to you?
This is what I'm saying. That's what the thing in the bin, bro.
Do you want me to do that? You want me to
That's
just
what I'm
not buy
saying.
food?
No,
And you really see what hard life's about.
Oh,
Don't just
man.
eat my food like that.
you can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't just eat. You can't eat your dad's food like that. Like you can't. Like.
But when
when it's mummy, it's different.
When he sees an empty packet of sweets in the bin or something, he knows it's me in it. Oh, mummy, did daddy eat another sweets? And I said, yeah, I did. Who pays bills? You or me? Do you pay mortgage, bro? No, it's a bounce, isn't it? Like,
It's them G up ones, isn't it? It's when they run to their mum and tell them what you're doing, innit? Like it's that them are the wind ups, you know.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, bro, I'm not scared of your mum. Like you might be, but I'm not.
Mom,
Yeah.
daddy won't let me have some.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what?
I'm done with it, man. Telling me what I can do.
Quick question before we read out these last supers.
Yeah.
Matt, for you, it's jerk chicken, rice, and wings. And Cal, for you, it's a tear and share. You have it in your hand. You're walking through the house. Little man's about to fall from the second step. If you catch him, you drop the food. Are you saving the food?
Why is
or
my
little
plate
man?
heavier than Cal's?
Hold on. Which child is it? Is it Steve or Robbie?
Raw.
No, he's made a very good point. He made a very good point.
Raw.
Now, Kyrie can take that
if
lick.
it's the oldest, he can take the lick.
Now, Kyrie can take that lick still. Big up Kyrie, can take that lick. He can. Man says second step, that's minor, bro.
That's character building where I come from, bro.
You know what I mean? You got that second. You know, if you said third or fourth, then it's a problem.
All right, second
yeah,
step,
maybe.
but there's no carpet on the stairs. You're regenerating, so it's just hard wood.
On the floor when they land, or just on the steps? Because technically, if they fall from the second step, they only hit one step on the way down.
It's true. It's true.
Right, the food getting saved, you know.
It's not about food getting saved, bro. It's about
Now, but I just don't understand why you put 3 things on my plate and put 1 on his.
Because that's the equivalency of
Oh,
appetizing.
okay.
I'm gonna be real. I reckon.
Boy,
I've got my answer. Little man's got to take the grazed knee and the headache. I get it.
boy, you said second steps, and I didn't hear hardwood, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's character building, in my opinion, bro.
I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Slip from the second step, bro.
Second step is
People
mine.
slip from the second step.
Yeah.
That's calm.
I
Bro.
might slip on his bum or something, and you know what I mean. I'm fall down.
No, he's going head first.
Head first, right? You're adding a bit. It's getting a bit violent.
He's tripped up. He's tripped up on a little bit of the carpet that's left from it being thing. So
But you'd be able to tell from the way how they fought. If you see how they you would know. Your natural reaction would be.
Am I even going to be able to save him at that point?
Man said he's already feast on the terror and shit. There's no time.
No, but if he's falling like from 2 steps, how quick do I have to
Man
be,
hit
bro?
that sugar rush. Oh.
My name's Callum, not Flash
Yeah.
Gordon, bro. Like, what
I
are you doing?
need that. Hey, listen.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, second step, I
Man
reckon
said the
right.
kid's taking the licks, bro.
I think second step they'd be all right, bro. Personally,
4th step.
Now you got full down. That's too much because a lot could happen on full step.
and I'd have to lose the turn.
Yeah,
Furthermore, I'll just make him land on the plate or
lands on
something.
the floor, so you've even
Make
got
him land on
clean
the
it
plate.
up.
Make him land on the plate, man. Then just take off some of the bits off the side and then
I'll save them, but trust me.
Let him land on the plate, fam. Scrape off the bits that he fell on and then eat the rest.
Whole day.
I'm joking.
They ain't do nothing that whole day.
Imagine that, man was just like, yeah, let me save the plate and him. Can't run.
4 steps and I dropped the tail. They ain't doing nothing for the rest of the day. Because why are you playing on the stairs in the first place?
Nah, for real.
And you know them ones, Cal, was the last one, so you can't even go back to the shop.
Yeah, no.
That's mad still.
Yeah, they'd be in trouble. I'd save him.
Only Cal knows that disappointment when you go Tesco for a tearing share and there's none left.
Yeah, imagine driving
it hits different
as well, bro.
I've done that as well. I've been to 3 Tesco's trying to find it, bro.
Mad.
Yeah,
the disappointment is different.
Fortney, Streatham, and Beckenham, back to back. No tearing shit. Remember when they had the shortage that time?
Yeah.
Those were dark days.
No, you man.
Those were dark days. I remember we'd call each other to see. Bro.
No, this is what I'm saying.
We'd call each other and be like, "Look, if you get one, get 2." And
I have actually, that's actually happened. I've actually called Cal and said, "Do you want me to? There's 2 here. Do you want me to grab you one and I'll link you?"
Move different, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, we've actually the other day, Drift. You did something similar the other day, I think. Oh, with the kit, bro.
Oh, yeah. If I'm feeling quote unquote dangerous or whatever you want to call it, I always call Cal and drag him in still.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You man need that sugar. I don't even know. Sugar intervention.
No, that was. Do you know how many times I've been like, yeah, Cal, the suits are on special still. Yeah, I'm gonna send you one over. Like I do it all the time. I just drag him in. I can't help it, bro. But 40% off.
Man's like, if I'm gonna do it, you're gonna do it as well. You know.
No, literally.
I can't help it, bro.
Right. Asian Reds TV, big up Asian Reds TV says, right, all them sweets you ate £400. That's why I'm exercising and fasting, bro.
I'll be honest, it's literally just called metabolism. And I know that's the reason why I get to do it. Look at the size of me and look how
you have to be careful.
It's natural.
Not about size, it's about what's in the inside.
No, but that's why I've calmed down. That's why
my insides are fucked.
Even my insides are a bit mash up. I have to be careful myself, like.
But once it's fucked, bro. We might as well just
Jay said, cow teeth screaming from all that birthday cake. I'm gonna have to get veneers one day. I know I will. Turkey, bruv. 3 for 1. I get my calves done, I get my teeth done, I get my beard done. Come back a new man.
Man said 3 for 1 calf.
3 for 1, bro. H says, please try the Sainsbury's Rocky. Oh, come on, H. You've been doing that for years, bro. FYI, co-sign the Grows Harvest apple juice. Thank you. And the Tear and Share cinnamon, but my resume is, yeah, H, you're up there, bro.
Hey, H, now you need to go M&S and get the yum nut.
Oh my! That
have you had it now, Cal? Yeah.
Of course, brother. I bought 3 over Christmas, bro.
Bruv. Nah, M&S hits differently.
The raspberry baked.
Do you know what? Yeah. I thought he was going to say the yum nut because I'm going to say the raspberry one's a little bit too sweet.
Bakes, bro.
No, I haven't had them yet. You showed me about it, but I haven't had
it. This is too much sugar.
And Cal, if next time we got M&S as well, the new one is the Victoria. What's it called again? Victoria sponge muffin.
Muffin,
bruv. The Victoria.
What's a big thing,
bruv? In M&S, bruv.
Bro. This isn't just a muffin.
Look at these man's faces when they talk about sugar.
M&S muffin.
Nah, you man.
Nah, I'm gonna get you one of those as well, bro. I'm gonna draw you in as well, bro.
Wakey says no sweet stuff for a month or homeless for 2 nights. With the weather like this, I could do homeless 2 nights.
Yeah, I could do. There's bare times I've looked outside and thought, if I'm allowed to bring a certain amount of gums on my tablet, I'll be good still.
You man both said homeless.
Netflix.
I'm not full-time homeless. 2 nights. I mean, this weather is hard.
If it's summertime, it can run.
You know, Netflix and Disney Channel let you download things from your offline. I just download a couple of movies, man.
Yeah, that's calm. 2 nights is calm, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bayesian Reds TV says my worst is a can of condensed milk with spoon after a spliff in my younger day. Nah,
Bro, no. Bayesian wins.
Condensed milk.
Bayesian wins. Bayesian wins.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
even.
Bayesian wins. Bayesian
you might as
wins.
well open up the bag of sugar and just down it, bro.
Yeah, hey, Bayesian.
Oh, I used to eat the. You know when sugar
sweet,
comes in the squares? I've just
In the
sat there and
cubes.
eaten those. Yeah, I've just sat there and eaten those.
What?
100%. Yeah.
You man are
Cow
lying, surely.
knows. No, 100%. I'm not bullshitting.
You know
Back in my
what?
early teens, that used to.
Yeah.
my thing still.
100%.
You people in
I
the
used to
stream,
put- I used to put
please
sugar
don't
on
talk to me
apples
about
and
food anymore. I
strawberries as
beg.
well.
Oh, everyone knows about the sugar and the strawberries, Cow. Oh,
Yeah.
come on,
And
bro.
apples as well. Bangs.
Oh yeah, 100%, bruv. I used to put butter on digestives and sprinkle sugar on it, bruv, and eat
I've
it,
never
bruv.
tried that.
I used to shit, bruv.
What you man are? This is sugar crack.
I used to put.
I've had sugar. No, I've had
you
sugar
never
and
done that?
strawberries, but you said sugar on.
No, butter a digestive and then put sugar on it, so it sticks to the butter, bruv. It's banging.
Hold
bro.
on, what?
It's banging, bro.
This stuff is actually blowing.
Yeah,
my...
but
No,
it's-
seriously,
it's-
I've never even thought about
but
these
that's the
things.
one still.
Is
bruv,
it,
it's banging,
Yeah.
bro.
bro?
H says, Drift, not gonna lie, I've hit one tear and share a day in my prime. I used to be able to. I couldn't now. I'd be in
I
trouble. if I
hate
did
that.
that.
This
I
is too
could
much
not
sugar,
do a
mate,
tear
now.
and share in one sitting. I'm not gonna lie, that's mad. That
You
is
man were fully
mad.
on Greg's then back in the day, ain't? Now that them the Greg's. And then
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Hey, Tottenham cake.
Yum,
Oh,
yum
no.
cake.
And
You
the
need the
apple
yum
Danish.
yums.
Oh, Drift.
Greg's apple Danish
Hold
is
on.
different.
Have you
bro.
tried that? Have you tried apple rounds?
Nah, I haven't.
Nah,
Oh,
you man
Drift,
need
the apple rounds
you
are
man need
deep, bro.
saving. I'ma save you, man.
I shout out
Aye,
to the
Tottenham-
Greg's apple
Tottenham cake.
Danish.
Tottenham cake, bruv. You know how much they are now?
Yeah, that's why I don't buy it anymore, bruv.
Bruv, my knees almost gave out when they quoted me the price the other day. My knees almost gave out. It used to be
It used to be
35p.
Used to be
£1.50,
35p, bruv. Bruv, it's a madness.
that's-
And it's
That's
smaller
inflation
now.
on another
It's
level.
not even
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same size either. It's
Bruv, you see when
smaller.
it's
They're
25p?
boying it,
I used
bruv.
to get 3 at a time, bruv. 3 at a time.
100%.
All right, I'm
Back in my
definitely the
school
third
days.
wheel when it comes
Oh.
to sugar, 100%. I'm just
Tottenham
not sugar
cakes.
like yeah.
Greg's
I'm
Tottenham
just,
cakes.
I'm
bang.
that's not me.
Jamrock
Oh.
says, guys, tell me what you think of Florentino Lewis. Very good.
He looks very good. He looks very good. From what I've seen.
Someone like that, I'm involved. Punjabi Firmino says, one takeaway for the rest of your life and eat nothing else.
One takeaway for the rest of your life. Does it mean like
I'd have to be sensible and make it West Indian because pizza or
Yeah,
Chinese or
all
whatever
of
would
them
make you
things
so
there.
unhealthy if you ate that every day.
Plus
yeah,
the
that's what I'm saying.
variety
So maybe
with
like
Caribbean as well, you'd be all right.
yeah.
There's so much-
it'd
There'll
have
be
to
Caribbean food, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd have to be Caribbean food.
Yeah.
Lou LFC says, big up Kopish. Don't know if it's been spoken about. I'm behind, but Kone, youth coach, said he supported Liverpool as a youth player in Paris FC. Great content as always, lads. Yeah, I heard about
I
that
did
as
hear
well.
hear about
I
that.
saw
still.
that. I saw that.
Hate says Drift Cinnamon. Been back in London, by the way.
No, don't do that, H. Don't do that.
Do you know what I did have the other day? I don't know if
Don't
you man
do
have
that.
definitely had this
What's this?
though.
What's this you're talking about?
Cow, Cinnabon.
Look at these.
Oh,
my man
Cinnabon.
went
Oh,
like this.
have
to
you
had
understand
Cinnabon
about the
before,
sugar.
bro?
Did you see what Carl just did, people?
No.
You don't need to-
Hold on, hold on.
I was
hold
talking
on,
and
hold
Carl heard sugar and went like this. No. Wait a second. I need to hear this.
on. No. Hold on.
No, you man got it bad.
Cinnamon bunnies.
What I was gonna say is, have you man had a Starbucks? I think it's called
Look at this.
cinnamon
Look at this.
swirl.
Look at this.
Nah,
tell you
I
what,
don't do them sort of drinks.
Oh,
Look,
raw!
look.
No, I don't
No,
do
not a
milk
drink.
all that.
It's
Look
food.
at this. Are you
Yeah,
fucking
jeez.
insane?
No, that's the thing in stop.
Are
No,
you
you're not hearing me.
insane?
Let me show you what I had the
Oh,
other day. Hold on.
man.
Let me show you what I had. Hold on.
Are you insane? No,
I'm taking that over a beat. I'm telling you that straight.
Hey, if I lived in America, I actually think I would already have diabetes.
So when
I'm
is
not
it?
joking.
Oh yeah, I'd be in way bigger.
So
trouble.
hold on a minute. Cinnabon is back in England, yeah?
Where?
Oh.
Where H?
Yo, this is
Drift.
Are you
Drift.
kidding me?
No,
bruv?
listen, no, Drift. Type in cinnamon swirl Starbucks. Yeah, I had it.
Cal,
Yeah,
look
but
at this.
type that in.
Cal, look at this, bro.
That's a bit too.
That's a bit too what,
Innit?
man?
That's a bit too what, bro?
Flip's sake, man. That's a bit too what, bruv? Daddy Matt in the building, bruv.
Look how these. This is what sugar does to you. Sugar make man aggressive, bro. You see how these man get mad aggressive when I question their sugars?
Oh my days! I need to
it's
find out
real.
where.
No, this is what I had though. Look. This is what I had. Yeah, look, tell me. You lot have had this. I'm trying to tell Cal, but Cal said he thought it was a drink. I had this in Starbucks. This, read this before?
Oh yeah, man.
I've never had it, but
it's
it
like a
looks
gate.
banging, though.
That's like gateway, bro. That's like gateway sugar, bro.
That's light work still.
Is that light work?
100%. That's light work.
Right? Yeah, I
that's
definitely
light
ain't
work.
entering your lot's club.
That's on the way to work
Damn.
snack, maybe, bro. Like, what we doing there?
Yeah,
On the way
that's a
snack.
start. That's a starter for afters. That's what
Yeah,
that is.
you man are different. I hold my listen. You man are different to you built different.
Just like this, have some jalebi from Bangala Sweets in Cannon Street. I'm down. I might have to make it drift. What you say, Cannon Street? Yeah,
Man say gate.
Is that where it is now? Yeah?
we'll have to find it. Cannon Street, bro.
I'm looking at it now. Hold on a minute. Where is it?
Tell me, you man had fried chicken and waffles with maple syrup. Surely, Matt.
I haven't.
Surely.
You know.
No,
Oh
no.
there's a spot in Thornton Heath called Lagers. Yeah. Waffle, fried chicken, plantain, cheese, waffle on top with cheesy fries.
Cal, we're going Stratford, bro.
That's a bit too. Hold on.
There's a Cinnabon opened up in Westfield.
Cinnabon in Stratford. I
Bruv.
was there recently.
People, can you
Bruv,
please like
guy in East London?
hear
Bro.
what I'm saying? Like these man are different levels to me.
He said there's one in Heathrow as well.
I don't want to hear you, man.
Stratford's
talk
closer
about
to
food
me
ever
than
again.
Heathrow.
Yeah, Stratford's
still.
closer. Yeah.
Conversation's
closer.
over.
Nah, Matt, you ain't. So I tell you what it is. You ain't really had the proper sugar, bro. That's probably what it is.
Yeah,
Bro,
I don't know what you've been having, bruv.
But that's a lot of sugar that you man are consuming.
Boo, bro. We're here, innit?
No, bro.
I said, you ain't had chicken and waffles with me.
I haven't. No, I haven't. No,
you lot. We need to.
I'm not even trying to say I wouldn't even like it. I just haven't had it.
No, the next time we link up, I got you, man.
Hey, Cal.
Mark says my heart isn't in it. It's not. I can't. I don't know what.
Have you had a cinnamon pretzel, Cal?
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Auntie Anne's.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
When it's warm.
I'm left out.
Oh gosh, dude.
You lot, I'm the first.
Oh
one,
yeah.
This sugar rush thing. 100.
Like Auntie Anne's used to be the one. I used to have an Auntie Anne's card. How about that? When I worked in the Wick Gibson, I had an Auntie Anne's card, brother.
I told you, Cal's always one level above me. Still.
Like Millie, do you remember Millie's?
Millie's cookies,
Of course.
I got one for you. Do you remember? You see in Croydon? Do you remember in Central? Yeah. Do you remember back in the day? I think like right at the top there was like this.
Yeah, that's Auntie Anne's. That's what we're talking about. Auntie Anne's, the pretzel place.
I used to go there quite a bit actually. Yeah, is that the is that what it was called?
Bro. Yeah.
I used to get the cinnamon one.
Woo!
The cinnamon. I used to get the cinnamon.
No, also the glazing raisin as well.
Oh, okay. I was more cinnamon, but yeah, okay. So I was kind of.
I get two. I get two. I get a cinnamon and a glazing raisin.
I see. I just got one.
Mad.
And you can warm up I'd have one on a Saturday, one on a Sunday.
I do like a pretzel. That's one thing I will say. I do like them sugar pretzels.
There we go.
Yeah, but you man take it. You man say I'm not. You man just go different though. I can't even lie.
What? We're a little bit more adventurous, bro.
Yeah. You are. You man sugar this sugar crazy, innit? I'm just not built like that.
I made myself so hungry.
I'm not built like that.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I might not even make dinner. I might just.
I know it. These men are not having dinner, you know.
No. You have to.
Look at the smile on his face.
Up in Westfield, moving like some team.
You've got him fully involved in the sugar.
You don't understand. H just made me realize that Cinnabon is back in England, bro.
Bruv, I'm gonna be up them sides next week. I'm stopping off in Westfield.
I'm going tomorrow.
Oh.
Watch Cal say,
Yeah.
I don't start. Well, you know what? Mum was just going to work a bit late still.
No, Drift. If you are going tomorrow, though, I can fly by yours after I pick the boys up from nursery.
Look at this.
100%.
But
that works out for me because then I can buy the 6-pack and then we can just split
People,
it.
have you ever heard me speak about food like this on the street?
Bruv.
I need answers, people.
I'm gonna hide that in the car though, because I ain't really looking to share that with anyone.
I think the 6 one is £25. So yeah.
All right, $12.50.
$12.50 for free. That's something.
Yeah.
That can run, bro. Boom.
Cost of living, bro.
100%.
Can run.
I'm already out the house anyway. What's a 7-mile detour? No, real talk. What's a 7-mile detour, bro?
Bro?
Yeah.
Matt thinks I'm ramping.
I know you're being serious.
I know you're not.
I know for a fact you're being. You know what? I know what's gonna happen as well. You're gonna post it in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, just on a real though, just keep me updated. Because if you
100%.
don't go, then I'm obviously gonna have something else in the evening.
Yeah, no.
Man said keep me. No.
No, bro, because I'm obviously not gonna get anything for tomorrow evening if I've got that coming. But if just they
Man
able
said
to
he
do
can't
it,
live without the sugar in the evening, so he said, like, I need a backup plan. If this falls through, I need something.
I need pudding.
Yeah, look, Cal, it's this one here still.
Do you ever pudding every night?
Yes.
No, the fact that man look
Cal,
to the
it's
side.
this one here. It's the 6 box.
I said about 3 nights. Like.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, man, look at the presentation on that.
Yeah, bro. It's the 6 box.
That's a lot of.
Oh, Matt, man, what's wrong, bro? What is it, bro? What's up?
No, I'm saying, you see, one of these, I'd have one of these like once, like, I don't even know, like every 4 months or something, bro.
Oh, do
5
you,
months.
boo-boo? Like,
Bro, you're just boring, isn't it?
So I'm boring then.
You're just
just
boring.
have an extra
Bro.
bottle of water or something,
No,
bro.
I'm boring. I don't care, fam. I hold my hand up.
They have the
hold his hand up.
ones in cinnamon. Oh my.
For real?
Oh,
Hey, Matt, you know about the Biscoff, right?
No, what's that?
oh.
I've got Biscoff spread.
Yeah.
What?
You don't know about the Biscoff?
Leave him.
No.
Leave him. He's not on levels, bro. He's actually not on levels, bro.
But I'm owning it. I don't mind.
At this point, bro.
Like, honestly,
at this point, H might replace you in the Kop-Ish team, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You might have to do behind the scenes admin, bro.
Like right now, me and Cal are like flipping Rodri and Casemiro, and you're like Lavia.
Like, you're young in this game, bro. You could get to a level one day, but right now you're not showing that you're ready to take on the role.
Bro, what are people really having a go at me for not knowing about the Biscoff stuff?
Yes, bro.
I don't know about this thing.
Bro,
Man said Biscoff spread. Like, what am I?
You've never had a Biscoff. You've never had a Biscoff biscuit.
Allow it, man. Allow it.
Let me see. No. Bring it up on screen. I'll tell you because maybe it's the name. All jokes aside, maybe it's the name.
You know, bro. You just know, bro. You know.
No,
you would know.
I don't know the names though. All jokes, I don't know the names.
Bring up for him, please, Drift, because he's getting me mad now, bro.
I don't know the names though. All jokes aside,
Kids where it says Artie and is top tier. Facts, it is top tier.
We have them at work. We have them at work, bro.
Do you eat them though? That's the question, man.
Yeah. No. Oh my days, bro. I eat them, but not like I need them. But we have them at work, bro.
All right, steady, bro. I didn't say
I'll have them.
Did you hear what he said there, Cal? He didn't even say he eats them. He didn't say he's had one. He just said, "Oh, we've got them at work."
I just said I have some, but I'm not like I don't need them. Like they're there.
So hold on, Drift. Biscoff, you wouldn't have
no, you lot in the
Biscoff spread on toasted
sugar heads or something.
I've never had it. I would. When I just have it on normal toast, innit?
No toasted, brother. You need to get back in this brioche roll, bro.
They're a bit. Do you know what? I don't know. I find them a bit buttery now. Still,
it's the where do you get your brioche roll? Where do you get the loaf? I get the loaf. Where do you get the brioche loaf?
Oh, the loaf. No, I thought you were talking about the buns.
I'm seeing Carl biting fingers like,
no, the brioche loaf. Oh, okay.
Nah,
brioche
get the
loaf.
loaf
Yeah,
from-
no,
but
I get. Yeah, I
get
get
the
where you're
loaf.
coming from with the loaf. Still,
Get the
yeah,
loaf,
yeah,
cut
I
them
get-
thick, but then you got to use your hands to compress it so it fits in the toaster.
Matt, nah,
Okay,
but
okay,
disregarded Bischoff like it's. But I'm just not like a bit. Like I'm just not like a Like
You're not man them, innit? Just say it.
Oh,
You're not man
raw. That's what. Is that what we're doing there? Because I don't like all the sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
them. You're not man them, bro.
No.
You're the
it's
sensible
cool.
friend,
You,
bro. No, fantastic. We all need
no,
one
no,
in the
no.
group.
It's one of them things where it's like bloods and crips, innit?
Everybody needs a sensible friend.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
bloods and crips though. Like I'm just because when I say to you, man, about like certain foods, you man are more like rather this and that. You know what I'm saying?
No, but we've had these things. Apart from a couple things, we've had them.
But you don't. Yeah, but you don't like. You don't love them.
No, I do, but
You just think they're all. You just think, oh yeah, they're all right.
No, but you don't even pay our side of the stuff.
Have you had jerk lamb before? You ever had jerk lamb?
Oh, don't do that.
But
So hold on. Would you rather jerk lamb or what's that thing called again? Bishkoff, whatever.
I don't know. This is what I mean about
no.
What's it called? No, what's it called? What's it called?
That's like saying, what's his name? To get Muadona? What's that footballer?
No. But would you rather? No, but I did that. No, but obviously I did that on purpose. Would you have your biscuit or would you rather the jerk lamb? What are we saying? No. What are we saying?
No.
You can no. Don't cheat.
I don't think I'd.
You can only have one. You can only have one. You can only have one.
I'd have the lamb over the Biscoff. I think I'd have
All
the
right
lamb
then.
over the Biscoff.
All right then.
I'm taking the Cinnabon over anything, blood.
You're okay. If you
Over
can have
anything.
one, if you can
It
have
doesn't matter
one
what you're
thing,
gonna say to
one
me,
thing
bro.
for the rest of your life, you're taking cinnamon bun
100%.
over any jerk chicken, curry
100%.
chicken.
Cinnabon works with a cup of tea for breakfast.
Wow.
It works with a drink, apple juice or orange juice for lunch, and then it works with a Coke or a lemonade. For
I'm taking American waffles with mini marshmallows, strawberries, bananas, chocolate and strawberry sauce, and fruit on the side.
Sounds good. Still.
Yeah, you man, we're parting ways still. It's one of them ones, isn't it? It's one of them ones. We're parting ways because I don't understand how.
I'm gonna bring you one back. I'm gonna bring you one back, and just to punish you, I'm gonna give Little Man one as well, so he keeps asking you for it.
That's from your side of the three.
No, I'm gonna buy Matt his own 3-pack.
Okay, cool.
Bro, that is like.
I'm gonna
Man,
be
you know
like,
what,
what's that, little man? Yeah. One of these is for you. Make sure Daddy gives you one.
You better throw that patty in there about all that sugar.
We're gonna search for the oxtail patty as well, but so Matt, you
Carl,
wanna go
hold on. Oxtail patty or that biscuit?
Oh, oxtail patty.
This is what.
But
I can bring you up back. Then I can bring you up back. Drift.
It's because I've never had an oxtail patty either. Though.
But you know how bad it is, though. You know it's gonna be serious. It's oxtail, bro. And you know if oxtail's cooked right, so it's not too hard, but it's not too soft.
I know. Fall off the bone.
This is what I'm saying.
What
are you talking about?
I hear you, man.
And you man been on this sugar thing for the last half an hour.
Yeah, because
now you come back to your senses. You had to bring these lot back in, people. All right.
Res TV, jerk ribs on the smoke for 5 hours.
Oh my days. Are you crazy? Listen? Now, see? Now we're back.
Jamrock knows. I knew I could rely on Jamrock. Oxtail pizza. Tell me you man have seen it.
No. Oxtail pizza. Now, hold on. You've seen it. And
you now, man.
No. So you.
I'm leveling up on because I assumed you were the food guy.
Well, hold on a minute. I'm not flipping Mr. Know Everything.
I guess you lot better call me Sweet and Savory Sanderson from now on because I'm leading both charts now.
Do you know what? I'm more mad that you didn't tell me about it.
I'm gonna send you the link. Oxtail.
What do you mean? Send me the link.
Oh, brother, I don't just have a batch of oxtail pizza in my yard, bro.
But you've known about this for how long and didn't say nothing, and now you're only sending man a link. It should be a link up Saturday. We're gonna get the thing.
You're right. It looks fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
This is what I'm saying.
We should just do a round trip then. We can go Stratford and pick up more Cinnabon, and then we can.
Let's get the pizza first, and then because I know after the pizza, you lot are gonna go into your little sugar mode. It's gonna start getting crazy, and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I want to go home, mate."
The base sauce is oxtail gravy and barbecue sauce mixed together.
What?
Yes, brother.
Where'd you get this from?
You gotta make it, bro. They don't. You can't sell these in shops, bro.
I was gonna say, so, okay, so you're saying make
Walter White.
bro,
So
you know my mind. You see
no,
right there, I had like that moment of like I did like I just nearly went crazy. I thought you could buy this because I was about to go nuts. Okay,
No,
but if they make it, that's fine. That's fine.
bro,
I'm just saying.
did Walter White and Jesse buy their stuff in the shops, or did they cook it in the lab, bro? You cook these things, bro.
You obviously got to buy the ingredient.
Yeah, the ingredients, but you gotta cook these things.
I hear that, but sometimes you can,
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm actually gonna vlog the Cinnabon trip still.
Yeah, I think it needs to be done.
I think it needs to be.
Just don't drop the Cinnabons or anything like that, bro.
Never that, bruv.
Did you see Carl's face?
I put the seatbelt. I put the seatbelt on them, bruv. Are you mad? But you think they're going to boot?
Hold on, planting lasagna.
What?
Oh no.
Planting lasagna.
I'm down for planting anything though.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna make
Oh my god.
Listen.
Googled
All
it.
these
Oh my god.
This is this is the real food. This is the real stuff.
Rich, thank you. I got 4 ripe plantings I've been waiting to
cook. This is what I'm talking, but this is the hard shit.
And I've got mince in the my.
But this is what I'm saying. None of these biscuit, Bischoff, Eric Bischoff biscuit, whatever the thing is.
I'm about to change the game. I'm gonna half fry the planting, layer it with the mince.
Man said planting lasagna. Nah, that's a next.
I'm not gonna lie. That
I need to make that.
All of this is making my rainbow trout feel like chump food right now. I don't even think I want it anymore.
Drift, you got to crawl before you can run, brother. You have that rainbow trout tonight, and look how good it's gonna be tomorrow when you get that.
I know, man. I know, but flipping no, man. I'm
can't win every 50-50, bro. But what you can do sometimes is usher the ball out of play, bro. Yeah. Tonight we usher the ball out of play. Tomorrow we get physical with the other team, bro. Yeah.
No,
I hear you, bro.
Pizza is mad though. Yeah. Oxtail pizza. No, oxtail pizza. I might have to. No, if I make that, guys, I'll make the video, whatever, vlog it, whatever. Yeah. And
make me some, bro.
Bro, oxtail pizza. I think I might have to do that maybe over the weekend.
Chris is saying that there's a place called Fish and Things in the Bronx. Oh, I thought it said Brixton. It said Bronx. I thought it said Brixton. I was gonna say what? Man could just pop down there tomorrow.
Asian. It's called pastelon. So this is a thing.
I didn't even know it's a thing, bro.
Oh my god. BC says name four World Cup winners to play for Liverpool in the Premier era.
Torres,
Reina,
Alonso.
Because
it's the Spanish, isn't it? The Spanish, isn't it?
All them. Alonso was it? Alonso wasn't at Liverpool when he won it.
No,
yeah, no, it was.
Well, he's just saying to play for Liverpool, so it doesn't matter.
Liverpool, Alonso. Because Alonso wasn't. Alonso, they won it in 2010. Alonso had gone by then. His last season was 2008-09.
No, Alonso was there. Matt, no. 08-09 was.
Come on, you don't want to mess with Cal's memory, Matt.
Okay, no, you're right. So it might have been Arbeloa then.
I don't know if Arbeloa went to the World Cup, did he? No, he would have done, yeah.
Because Arbeloa didn't leave the same season as Alonso, right? He left. Yeah, he did. Did he leave the same season? Summer. Hey?
Yeah, they both left in the
summer.
So that
means it's only Torres.
It must be all
Reina.
4 of them then.
No, but you just said what? No, he can't be.
Unless it's McAllister and we're jumping ahead of ourselves.
No.
Arbeloa, Reina, Torres, and Alonso.
No, it's those to play for Liverpool. It'd be those 4. Oh, Karl-Heinz Riedler apparently might be one. Did they? Yeah. No, they didn't win the World Cup with him, though.
Yeah, was he in the team when they won it?
I didn't say. Was he there? Was he like? Yeah, was he?
I don't think so.
I remember that Riedler thing. So.
Babel, maybe for real. Was Babel in the Germany squad when they won it?
Marcus Babel. No, I don't think so.
That's a good little riddle. I think it's probably the Spanish boys, but
yes, Roma, happy. Okay.
Karl-Heinz Riedler and Dipmead. I don't even know.
I think Dipmead. Who's Dipmead?
Is that meant to be Diamonde?
The Frenchman.
Yeah.
In it? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
okay.
Yeah, it's him. Not. I never had no Dipmead.
Hugo,
Yeah,
not Ryan.
Yeah,
Babel.
yeah. This how you know you got younger viewers in it.
Yeah, not Ryan Babel, bro. Marcus Babel.
Yeah, Bernard Diamande.
We've
Yeah,
had
that's
two
after. Yeah,
Babels.
Diamande. Yeah, that's the guy, the Frenchman.
Boy. Well, boys, let's wrap this up because I need to go and eat now. I'm so hungry.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that was an hour tangent about food.
You
I
man
am
want an
starving.
hour sugar tangent madness, bro.
Man, I thought this is Wreck-It
Yeah,
Ralph, bro,
Matt,
with all that sugar rush.
Matt, we're gonna get you sorted out, man.
Boy,
Matt does not have a clue what he's in for. The Cinnabon in the microwave for 20 seconds. Ah.
All this just sounds like
Matt,
I'm not saying it's
know
not
what you're in
nice.
for,
It just
bro.
sounds like I don't know. Maybe for me, it just sounds like it's too much.
You're a party pooper.
Yeah, now we're gonna change that, Matt. Don't worry. My people, on that note, let us know your outlandish dishes in the comment section.
Liverpool's team that's taking the most advantage.
I
said he just we got him so hungry. Mum went and got himself a kebab.
I ain't even had a kebab. I ain't had a kebab.
I like a kebab every now and again. Still, I can't lie.
Nah, people, make sure you smash the like button. Till you see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kop-Ish. My name is Sweet Savory Sanderson. And we are take it easy.
Peace.